Hi, friends.
Hi, friends. What's up? Happy Monday.
We're here. Y'all,
just
we're gonna be real. It has been
a weekend. We got food poisoning, and we're down for the count for Saturday and Sunday.
Bad enough, I almost went to the hospital.
Yeah, so today was a day of catching up.
We lost 2 days in prep time that was not prepared. So today's gonna be a little rough.
Yeah, today is a day, and that's cool.
But that's okay.
Ryan.
But like literally Ryan. So couldn't even keep water down.
It was rough.
And I would take medication and then
Hi, Allie.
Hi, Allie. So we're here.
Yep.
I think everything's updated. Thank you for joining us. We're so excited to be back with Muppets. This is one of my all-time favorite games that we've ever had, and I'm so glad to be back here. And just so you all know, I'm not a liar. I found it. I have my I Hate It Here shirt. You can't really see it on the video, but I have it.
You do have it.
Housekeeping. We have Streamlabs. Streamlabs.
Streamloots. We're doing great today. Don't worry about it.
Star Drew, thank you for buying 20 packs of cards.
Yeah, we hope you like them.
I hope you like this campaign. God, I hope you like it. Because God bless you. Streamloots. It's there. Hopefully that'll take you to the right thing. I don't know. We'll find out. Wednesday, we're back with Session 0 for our beautiful Root campaign that Ryan is going to run. And we're super excited. We're integrating Roll20 for this campaign.
Wish us luck.
I made maps.
And I am the one operating those maps, and I made all the tokens.
So, that's probably, just with our luck, tech gremlins are probably going to get us.
Yeah.
Oh, Mama Cat, thank you.
Mama Cat,
for any of you who maybe don't feel like you can buy Streamloots cards right now, Mama Cat has given 5 community packs. Players, you can get them too, guys, if you want.
Look, I may have to grab a pack. Who knows how tonight?
One technical thing that I know is not working right now because for some reason, Streamlabs and Nightbot don't quite like each other. We don't have a rolling command just quite yet.
We're working on it.
So if
every time we do it.
Play a celebrity cameo card. When it gets used, we will ask for you to just choose a 1 through 20. That'll generate a random celebrity encounter. Our lovely GM Drew is going to be keeping track so we don't double up, at least for today, until we figure out the roll command, because I've been trying for weeks and I can't figure it out. Is this a Christmas song? Yes, it is. Jesus
I don't know. Is it a Christmas song?
Okay. If you're new here, welcome. We're Homebrews and Homebodies. I'm Kylie. That's Mal, this side.
Hello. Sorry, I'm putting the link out everywhere because today was just a day and I'm now getting the time to do it. We're getting there.
Like a week. We are with the Homebodies cast for this game. And I'm so excited to have everybody here. I'm excited for those of you who've joined us recently. I can't see our chat in Video Ninja, and I know we're getting some. I don't know where my thing disappeared to.
I don't see anything in our chat in Video Ninja.
Nelly, I love you so much.
Got it. I see your message too. Okay, that's fine. If you want to not roll the number yourself, or if you want it rolled and not randomly selected, pick a player. We'll roll it for you.
Yeah, we can do that too.
You can blame it on us, no matter who comes up.
So there's that. This is us. This is our Homebodies cast. This is how we started. This was my in-person gaming group until COVID happened, and then we moved to Zoom because, God bless, COVID made my little introverted, I don't want to leave my house heart happy because I could do everything virtually. Did that give me a bunch of agoraphobia and social anxiety on top of what I already had? Yes, it did. But I'm okay with that. But we're here. We're gonna have a good time. We've got everything in here. If you're new, we're a spicy channel. I say fuck a lot, and I probably say things that could offend good God-fearing people. I get it. If that's not for you, I get it. You can move along. But if you're here, you're here. And if you've been here, you already know.
Yeah, you already know what we do.
This is a campaign based loosely on the Muppets. It's Drew's own beautiful creation based on a Reddit user's homebrewed class of Muppet Born. So if you know,
they do know we use it and have given their blessing on this show.
It's great. If you haven't seen season 1, that's okay.
All right.
But I just don't want you going in thinking this is going to be like Kids Muppets, because it's not.
We watched a video of Jim Henson murdering a Muppet.
Yeah, Jim Henson murdered a Muppet in front of his brother. Like, there's no holds barred. There was Muppet porn on visual, what are they, like virtual reality glasses?
They're virtual reality headsets, but they're made with VHS tapes.
We're here for a good time, so I hope you are too. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking. And I'm gonna roll our trailer for season 2. And we will be right back.
Yeah.
Last time on Muppet Born. Wait. What the fuck is this? Oh, you didn't hear? You've been recast. Recast? What is this bullshit? Hey guy. Hey, who are you talking to? Hey guy, get up here. Get up here real quick. What's happening? There's more. How are there more? Hey, so we're just gonna continue or whatever. It's like, how did you do that? Yeah, it's easy. I just move in front of your face so they can't tell when you're moving your own lips. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty easy to do. Nice. Last time on Muppet Born, a lot of fucked up shit happened, guys, and it's been a while, so let's see what we remember. We had 4 new heroes, Muppets, brand new Muppets to this world, kind of coming to life, but not birthed in that moment. They were made in a shop years earlier by, we'll just say, a man on the run, Jim. He just killed a guy and thought, well, better not make sure I have to do that a second time, so I'll have these guys do it for me. Maybe. We might find out. And so these Muppets laid dormant for years until something on this island triggered their awakening. Once they left their little space, they saw a city in ruins, but it wasn't a real city, it was just a straight street. Just one long street. Buildings in ruin on either side, overgrown with vines. They later realized that that was Sesame Street. Something happened where there was only one survivor, Oscar the Grouch, because, trash can. Stops a blast. And what caused that explosion was, let's just say, a toxic relationship between two brothers. And it just got out of hand, and Jim made sure that it wasn't going to happen again, so he killed the guy. And like every good Dungeons & Dragons campaign, when a major character kills a guy, he goes into hiding for a few years. And so that's how the story began. And over the last few sessions that we had, our new heroes got to meet a bunch of the classic Muppets from the Muppet Show and all those fun little properties. But hopefully I described them legally distinct enough that we can get away with it. And most of our main Muppets have their own little streets, little neighborhoods on this island. And, as our heroes went from island to island, kind of gathering up the main cast and kind of figuring out, like, the history of this island, all the crazy things that have been happening, like, at least on the surface. It's been a wild ride. We saw a tower just get up and walk away because a beaker became large. Just stands up, walks away. We've had to fight some weird things, these stitched monsters. It's like Muppets were torn apart and stitched back together in odd ways. We got to see an eagle get fired as a CEO. And the last thing that we saw was our 4 heroes walking through this portal that had just formed. A voice was calling to them, the voice of Rolf the dog, standing on this snowy mountainside. And he described what is known as the Rainbow Connection. This is where we pick up.
He's in the book.
Oh, how could you forget about Rolf? I'm sure there's still time.
As we'll say, the opportunity may arise.
But let's have a quick introduction of our players and describe their characters, please.
Thank you, Stardrew. Mal, you're first.
You're doing great. Oh, I'm first. Oh, yay! I couldn't remember what order this layout went. Hi, I'm Mallory.
Dixie's first.
In this campaign in particular, I play Dixie Mae Merriweather. She is a cow-based Muppet and is a Hand of the Animal Muppet born. And she's a Circle of Dreams druid. And is just kind of here to have like a good time and love people and doesn't understand why that can't be the thing all the time. Here we go. And that's her. So now it's Tiffany's turn.
Hello, I play Rory. And this is my banky. It's Kate Blanchett.
Kate Blanchett, not to be
Kate
confused
Kate
with
Blanchett.
Kate Blanchett.
Rory doesn't know how to talk.
That's
Anyway,
true. Rory doesn't really talk.
The cake keeps them out of trouble. And they're just wandering around trying not to get angry about anything, but really they just want some food. Somebody just food.
What is what's
You got your
Rory's
scissors?
class again?
I'm a barbarian.
That's right. I forgot you can rage.
And I got wild magic.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Hi. My name is Kylie, if you don't know me from earlier. I am playing Rebel, who is an Oath of Vengeance paladin. She is a little angsty teen Muppet, and her Oath of Vengeance is against existing because she didn't ask for this. She's very angsty, has a lot of big feelings that she doesn't know what to do with, and she takes them out usually as violently as possible.
Hey, Brian. Sorry, Ryan. I read the name Brian on my computer just now, and it just came out of my mouth. You're Ryan.
No, it's
Don't
cool.
worry
You
about
thought
it.
my name was Brian this whole time. Don't worry about it.
For the past
Actually, I've
for
made
the
all of
past
the layouts because
2
she
years.
keeps typing Brian.
For the past 2 years of our
All right,
friendship,
Byron,
I
please
have
describe your character.
I had an uncle called Byron, and he was dope. Pour one out.
Pour one out for Byron.
Anyway, I'm Ryan. I play Booker, who is a purple Muppet who wears a hat. His eyes were missing pupils at first, but now he's got them colored in, and one is a star. I forget how that happened, but it was a cool
I
decision.
was gonna give you
Sharpie.
regular pupils, and you said,
Yeah, there
"Wait,
was a
can one of them
Oh,
be a
yeah, I said
star?"
I
And I
wanted
was like,
to.
"Okay." So I
Yeah.
drew it on with a permanent marker.
Yes! I don't regret my decision.
One of them finally just asked if they could roll to look for a fucking Sharpie, and I said, yeah, do it.
I was like, "We're in a room that there should be markers in here. We're in an office building. Hold on."
And this was the VHS store.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You were like, why didn't we think of this in the opening when we were in a workshop? And I was like, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know.
Booker is a curious dude who's out to learn as much as possible, which is all of it, frankly, because he's like, what are we at this point, 10 days or so
Like
old?
10
If-
days old.
Something like
Even
that,
that.
yeah.
I don't know.
was like,
Mallory
maybe
was the
not
one
that.
Like
keeping
that.
the count of days we've been alive.
But I was always wrong
I
on
know.
purpose. It went from like we're like how am I
We're
supposed
like
to know
2
that when I'm,
hours
like,
old.
3 days old? And then it was like, how am I supposed to know that when I'm like an hour old? And I was
5 minutes old,
like,
okay?
just
I've
in order.
only been alive for 2 days.
Yeah, I've only been alive for like 2 days, so I don't know what you want from me, but like I'm gonna need a little bit more help than that.
I think it's only 5 or 6 at this point.
Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
something like that.
Mhm.
Booker's a
don't need
pact
to
of the
know.
Tome Warlock, and he carries a book that was Jim Henson's notebook that occasionally reveals information that that none of us knew. Just sometimes, it just, it does it.
You know, I also forgot. I picked up a part of a glowing crystal that may or may not be similar to the dark crystal, and decided to use it for my eye. So
Yeah.
I have a magic eye. I don't know what it does yet, but it looks
We'll find out
dope as
together.
hell because Mal updated all of our art, and it's so good.
I just get to finally use two-handed weapons. Like that's all I wanted. I was the first one to get fixed, and I was like, yes, I can use two-handed weapons again.
Thank you, Star Drew. I'm gonna start keeping up the thing.
The good news is, when we screw up inevitably very quickly, we have help.
We do.
This means I gotta throw more stuff at y'all.
Great.
And I apologize, I'm a dice goblin.
You're fine. I'm also Dice
You're in
Goblin.
good
I have like a
company.
collection thrown in front of me, and
I have
I've got a
two
box set.
little like cabinets, and I've already filled all of them. They have little drawers, and each one fits a one set of dice. And I need more.
Yep.
It's fine.
I like
It
it.
seems incredibly unnecessary, and I want it.
yep.
Yeah.
Honestly, I
Each
need
one
to just
fits
give in
9
and buy it.
sets of dice. So I currently have almost 18.
Yeah, I had to
Sets
dump
of
all
dice.
mine out and I'm going through them. So,
I'll send you the link. I got it on Amazon. It's real cheap.
sweet.
We're all gonna have matching dice cabinets. That's okay, Star Drew. I'm alright. Dixie kind of just goes with it. If I fail, I fail. That's fine.
Oh, you forgot to mention your Mary Poppins pocket.
Oh yeah, and I have a Mary Poppins pocket on the front of my overalls. It's a bag of holding, but it's just on the front of my overalls where Dixie's name is embroidered on her outfit.
And what's in it? We have something in it.
The cooking
Currently,
book.
there's the cooking book,
The cooking
and then
book.
there's a note from Jim Henson that's like, "Don't worry about like fixing yourself. You're made exactly how you were meant to." And then we all got fixed anyway. So like,
Thanks,
I get the
Jem. I
message.
fixed myself.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
Someone decided to not sew on my other arm. So it's fine.
I found a magic crystal for an eye. Fuck you.
For context, she just cut off another Muppet's eye. It just happened to be glowing when she did it.
Oh, you're right. It was somebody else's eye.
When Rory has scissors in their head for
Yes.
a horn.
Yes. Yeah, instead of getting properly fixed, Roy was like, "No, I got it," and stabbed themselves in the head with scissors and was like, "This is close enough."
and then it was bleeding a little, so we just stuffed some other Muppet stuffing in there, and it
Which
was
is
fine.
just as disturbing when I look back on it.
Dead Muppets left.
I took the
Trail
dead
fusion.
Muppet, and I just, like, shoved it, you know.
In an open wound.
Yep, and it's gonna go great, I'm sure.
Doing such a good job.
No problem with what's about to happen.
Ooh, do I want dark hair? Oh, take a look.
Okay.
All right, so our 4 heroes are standing on the side of this mountain with a tall brown dog on his hind legs. And Booker's book is out in front. It had just flipped open by itself, and it's glowing these bright gold embossed letters, The Rainbow Connection. And first, I guess, Rolf introduces himself. It's like, oh, by the way, I'm Rolf the dog. I've been watching y'all for a while. I've just been kind of up here chilling out, mostly since everything down there kind of went to shit a few years ago. I'm just waiting for something better coming along, you know. We have kind of a community up here, but we'd like to kind of keep to ourselves as to not have the, I guess, tourists coming by the street all the time messing things around.
Oh, so you're one of those
But,
people.
Yeah, we just don't want to be bothered. And like, I get it, like, we're on the side of a mountain, there's like really, really nice, like, skiing and shit to do up here. But like, we put a ski lift at the very, very front of the street, at the bottom of the mountain, and it takes them all the way to the top, so they don't have to walk through our village. I fucking love it. They get to leave us alone.
So,
Occasionally they wave from up above, and we're just like, yeah, whatever.
so you've been watching us almost die from all of the insanity that lives on all these streets. And you've just been a fuck and sat on your mountain the whole time.
Well, it's kind of hard to see when you go in places from up here.
Cool.
If I
To be
look
fair, a lot of
around,
that was indoors.
is the portal still behind us?
It closed when you walked through.
Is there
Okay.
something nice?
Are we standing on snow? What are we standing on?
Yeah, you guys are standing on snow.
Okay, I'm gonna.
There's a
start,
nice little crunch under your feet.
I'm gonna start using Mage Hand to make snowballs and chuck them at things.
Is there something small but nice, like just sitting around anywhere?
No, it's just mostly snow around you right now.
Just build a snowman,
It's
just
not
to,
like a
just to
cute like
destroy it.
sign or anything. I just want to break
You're saying
something.
out loud.
I know. I knew exactly where
There's,
you were going.
Through the snow is a, I wouldn't call it a tree, let's just call it a twig with some greenery on it, is protruding through the snow, close to Rebel.
She's gonna walk over and just fucking wallop this thing. Just for sheer vandalism. She just, I don't care that it's like destroyed, just like even if it's damaged. And then she's gonna turn around and just look Rolf right in the eyes and go, "Fuck you, man," and just start walking away.
When they hear that, can Rory roll to attack Rolf with a snowball?
Roll to attack, I guess.
Nope.
Okay. As you say that, a snowball whizzes in front of Rolf's muzzle. He's like, well, I couldn't really do anything until you guys were level 5.
I throw another one. Because I don't know what that means. Does it?
Well, yeah.
I don't know what that means.
It wasn't relevant to the plot yet. I had to wait up here.
What is freehand throwing? What do I add?
It would be your base
It's a
strength.
15 plus something. I want to hit him right
Or
in
would
the
it be
face.
dex since it's technically a ranged weapon?
Yeah, use your dex.
18 to hit.
Yeah, you hit Rolf. A snowball just ah. I
Okay,
hate when I get my fur wet like mom over here.
so here's the deal.
Just trying to brush it off.
Man,
And then Rory will follow.
you keep opening your mouth, and each thing that comes out of your mouth is even worse than the first thing that came out of your mouth. So if you could just take a second, really focus in before the statement comes out of your mouth, just for like an extra second, it might help you in the long run.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I've been practicing this bit. That's coming up next. Don't worry. And he makes like direct eye contact with Rebel. There's something under this island that I think has been causing all of these things. There's something in everyone that makes them, want to do something good if they see some good that needs done.
No.
Food.
It's this thing that kind of brings us together to kind of, work for something better. This is the Rainbow Connection. And there's some physical manifestation of it on this island. And Jim was able to harness it in some way to create you, basically. Along with, he put a piece of himself in every single Muppet he created on this island. With that comes, pieces of Jim that I guess maybe he didn't know about.
Ew.
Or didn't realize these parts of him were there. So, once those came out, he had to, I guess, realize that was in him somewhere. Because, with inspiration and wanting to do things, sometimes you want to do things for not the best reason. Booker, give me perception real quick.
A roll.
I'm so proud of you for unmuting before you spoke.
Yeah, we didn't even get to make fun of you yet.
He's
Damn,
been
only a
on
7.
He's been
top
really
of
good
it.
about it.
He's been a really good boy.
Good job, Ryan.
Yep, just a 7.
Just a 7?
Nope, I don't have anything in cards. Wait, do I? No. Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
All right, with the 7, you are able to make out, while you're looking at Rolf, there's more kind of glowing happening with the book.
Now you have one.
And out of the corner of your eye, now roll with pupils, you see a little bit more writing is starting to come out.
Oh, Booker.
As Rolf is talking about all of these good things about, like, inspiration can make you do great things, can make you want to help people. You start seeing something in Jim's handwriting that looks a little about as weak of handwriting as we saw in some of his more hurried notes. Talking about, the struggle of striving for perfection, because you want to make that thing you're going to create the thing. There's a lot of pressure behind that. You're always going to fall short of your expectations. You're always going to face disappointment. Sometimes when you're faced with all that disappointment, for some reason, you just have no choice but to isolate yourself so you don't disappoint everybody else around you. And you're just going to focus on making this thing perfect so that whatever reason that you had to make this doesn't happen again. And it's because, like, this dark side of the inspiration could be making something for greed, doing something just because you want to see something bad done. This dark side of the inspiration will grab onto you, and when it does, it won't let go. I'm afraid that's what happened to Wumpkins since I took his brother, and possibly to a few more Muppets on this island. Do you share this with the party?
I do, yeah. I'll read it out loud to them.
Rory is back to throwing snowballs.
That makes sense.
You're not eating them?
Ooh.
Rebel's just gonna go, hey, you can eat snow, right? But don't eat yellow snow.
Okay, I'm gonna start mage handing, throwing them into my own mouth.
It becomes a game just with your mage hand.
You just see whop, 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 whop. Just snowball after snowball flying in Rory's mouth.
Rory's real happy.
They're getting a lot of water today.
I mean, it's better than all the junk food, so.
That's true. I've only had cookies and popcorn.
And an attempt at a donut, but the donut dream was dashed very quickly.
Oh, you guys did mushrooms with Electric Mayhem in the last one.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, that's fair. We did shrooms.
Yeah, we did.
I wondered what those were. I just drew things and I didn't.
Rebel had a good ass time.
Hey, there they are.
And then was that before we created Anarchy, or was that after?
I think it was before.
That was
we did.
after.
Oh, it was after.
Oh no, maybe
yeah.
it was after.
Just absolutely.
After this machine kills fascists for the Steam Ripper, and before Miss Piggy screamed help.
I love that. For those of you that don't know, we only take notes in this game by Rory drawing pictures. There are no words when it comes to the notes. They are only Rory's drawings.
Because Rory can't read or write.
Can't read or write.
And Tiffany's our usual note taker.
Tiffany is usually our note taker of the party. So she's been drawing all of our notes.
Which is my favorite.
It's such a good time. Yes. That's just such a good drawing of Rolf. Like, nice.
It's so much fun. Okay.
Anyway, Rebel's gonna be like, that kind of sounds selfish to me. Like, you did something wrong, so instead of just owning up to it and apologizing, you just isolate yourself. Seems a little shitty to me, but, you know, what do I know? She turns to Dixie and she goes, how old are we again?
It's either like 17 hours or 6 days, and I truly cannot tell the difference, so it's somewhere in there.
Yeah, what she said.
Yeah.
Rolf speaks up and is like, I'm pretty sure it's 7.
Hours or days?
Oh, days.
Oh, okay, that makes way more sense.
I'm sorry, you've been watching us since we were born.
That's a little creepy when she puts it that way,
Thank
you know? I mean, when
Well,
you put it
word
that
traveled
way,
pretty fast once someone saw new Muppets around the ruins of Sesame Street.
I mean,
You guys are kind of famous on this island, by the way.
but why?
It might help be in part of the fucking class riot you guys started on Sam Street. Like, that got pretty wild.
We did do that one, yeah. That's true.
I didn't get
we
to
did.
finish
It actually started to influence some of the other streets.
Well,
And so, yeah, people are really saying, fuck the man. Like, I'm about it.
I'll finish
not
it
mad.
one day.
But yeah, you're definitely getting a lot of this island on your side. And I think in the end it's gonna help.
Yeah.
You,
I hope.
You think what's gonna help?
Like, the only way to really do this is together, right?
Yeah, I think he means like us making the people realize that Sam's
Okay,
like a
that's
dick.
fair.
Yeah.
He was a dick.
He was a dick.
Is there a reason we're on your fucking mountain?
Yeah, I was gonna ask why like a glowy thing opened up when we walked over here. That did seem a bit strange.
Oh yeah, it was just on this list of things that I was given. Just, things I needed to do, take care of.
And us getting over here was one of those things?
Yeah.
Well, then who gave you the fancy list?
He looks around. He leans in. You guys ever heard of Fraggles?
I'm like 7 days old, so no.
Oh, yeah. Well, the thing is, like, a reason you haven't seen them out and about is because a while ago, shit got really bad with, like, defining what was and wasn't a Muppet, and, like, who could, like, work or, like, even go on to Sam Street, because it was, like, he wanted just, like, the Muppet Show Muppets, like, that crowd. But Jim didn't make just Muppety Muppets. He made a bunch of other kinds of Muppets. Like these little Fraggle guys, or like he even brought out some rubber and made these things called Gelflings. Like, Sam just didn't like that, and was able to use his charisma to get a bunch of people to just to say they weren't Muppets and to treat them like they weren't Muppets. And after the Fraggles saw what was done to the Gelflings in their exile, the Fraggles willingly walked underground.
I mean, we did.
And so they've just been.
Dick, so. Okay, so then where do we go find him to tell him, like, hey, we got a bunch of people to realize that he's not good, and you can, like, come back out now? Because that'd be nice, I think, for them to be able to come back out now.
Well, the convenient part about them going underground is they found a series of tunnels, which might be advantageous to y'all.
Ooh, we can go on, like, an expedition. I like expeditions. They're like adventures. I really like adventures.
I'm sure the Fraggles will tell you all about it, but, and he starts motioning you over to this cave on the side of this mountain.
Okay. Well, then I guess we'll go talk to them about that then. Are you, like, coming with us? Is it on your list, your fancy list, that you're supposed to come with us?
It just told me to take y'all to just to walk 5 feet over here.
Who gave you the list?
That's the last thing. Wait 2 years, then wait a week. Open a portal. Say, like, there's a smudge on it. Oh, Rainbow Connection. Yeah, sorry, it was smudged. And then basically say all the things that I just told y'all.
Okay, but that doesn't tell me who gave you the list. You just listed the contents of your list.
All right, when you reach the Fraggles, ask for Uncle Travelin' Matt.
Uncle Travelin' Matt? Like
Uncle Travelin' Matt. Yeah.
Matey. Okay.
He's the one Fraggle that's been brave enough to really, like, try to seek the surface over the last few years.
Okay, did Uncle Travelin' Matt give you the list then? Or, like, am I missing something? Am I missing, like, a name in our conversation?
Dixie, he's just a fuck. It's not worth it.
Oh, okay.
But yes. It was Matt.
Okay, I didn't know if that was to my question or if you were agreeing that you were a fuck. It, like, could have
I
been
felt like it
either.
covered both.
Honestly, yeah, I think so too. Okay,
Look.
good to know.
The fact that you accept
Like-
that and, like, don't immediately apologize, you need to do some self-work, my dude.
You would think I'd have done that already, because I've just been sitting on the side of a fucking mountain for 2 years.
Exactly.
But, like, whatever.
You
You
should.
spent your entire 2 years up here. You had, like, a whole timeline and everything. You could have been anywhere you wanted.
You realize
you
you're
had to be
just
here.
as bad as that dumb eagle guy, right? Because, like,
I mean, like, I
This is a
wouldn't
pretty
go
big
that
deal, though.
far.
he was offended and decided, hey, AOR, welcome in.
Hey, you are.
He was offended and decided to try and change the world. And you were
And you see how that went?
offended and you decided to stay away.
I mean, I don't think he's
So,
as bad.
you
Rawcat
just-
doesn't seem like the oppressive type.
He's
Like,
been able
it
to
just...
see this the whole time and hasn't done a single thing about it except sit on his mountain and go, oh, it sucks for those people.
I mean...
Because it does suck for those people.
And he's not wrong. It does kind of suck for those people. And by that, I mean us. But, like, again...
But with what I got up here, there's not much I can do to change it.
I mean, you could
Didn't
have
you say
come
you
off
had
the
a chairlift
mountain.
that
That's
goes
still
down?
true. It's still true that you could have come off the mountain, and it would have been like really nice of you as a person if you would have just come down off the mountain. But
So much
I
for
still don't think you're
togetherness and wanting to
as-
do the right thing, dude.
I
No.
don't think you're
She's
as
just
bad
gonna-
as saying.
Where's, oh my god, what is his name? I'm blanking. What's my dog's name again?
Sprocket.
Sprocket.
Rocket, there it is.
I'm gonna just be like, I'm just gonna summon Sprocket and just kind of climb on his back and be like, do you know what Fraggles are? Which he
Oh.
should.
And start sniffing on the ground.
Alright, we're
The
gonna
sniffing-
find- Yeah, go ahead.
Leads you to the cave that's 5 feet away from Rolf that he was going to lead you to.
Cool. Yeah, you're no fucking help, dude. Go fuck yourself. And she's gonna
That's where I was gonna take
ride
you.
right into the cave.
I had rolled perception while y'all were talking, and I was just gonna go to the door.
Like I was just gonna
Rory's already standing over there.
Yeah, I'm already standing there. I'm throwing
Looking in the
snowballs
cave.
through it with my mage hand. Yeah, see if I hit anything.
Throwing snowballs to get their attention. Guys, come on.
Yeah, there's a bunch of snow. I'm sorry.
Dixie's not worth it. Just walk away.
Okay. And she looks at Rolf and goes, I'm just saying that if you would like to like do this whole spreading kindness thing, because it's like kind of the only thing I think I was even built for, that maybe when you see somebody struggling, you should get down off the mountain and go help them. Just like a thought, just like an itty bitty idea I'd like to give you. Anyways, goodbye now. And she's gonna just start off the
And
pole.
Booker's just standing there with his book.
I'm going to.
I hope you were just reading that whole time.
Yes.
Just fucking ignoring everything.
Seems right.
Like, these people are nuts, man. I'm not dealing with it. By far the most sane one of you is Rory.
I like to think that while Rebel is usually chaos, in this sense, she's very real. I don't think she realizes it. I think she's trying to be controversial. But, like, she actually hit the nail on the head with this one. Like, they're just as bad. If they're like, oh no, the world's awful. Let's hide over here and not do anything about it. Like, they're just as bad as the person who's like, I don't like this world. I'm gonna fuck it up.
Correct.
Alright, now all of you enter this little cave in the side of this mountain.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
As you walk through, you start to see less and less snow, more dirt, rock.
I immediately turn around and get a handful of snow, and then run back and shove it in Dixie's pocket. Because I want to keep some.
Is it temperature controlled?
True, is it temperature controlled? Is the Mary Poppins pocket temperature controlled?
The pocket is not temperature controlled.
Oh no. It's okay, Rory doesn't know.
Rory,
You save that snow,
One
Rory.
series of syllables to say.
I can give you water back later, but it won't be snow anymore. And she literally like opens the pocket and looks down into it as the snow like falls into wherever.
You see it melt as soon as it enters the pocket. It's like it's already dripping.
I'm afraid that the Mary Poppins pocket sort of is just like room temperature, if you will. So it's not gonna like keep your snow, which I'm really sorry about. I don't mean to disappoint you.
Do you have any freezing spells?
I run back, I get a handful, and I just eat it on the way.
One moment, please. Hold on.
Can
know
we
I
make
have-
snow later?
I know I have
Oh.
ice knife. Actually, wait. I can make fake snow.
There you go.
It won't be real,
Rory
but I
will
can make
not
it
know
look
the
like snow.
difference.
Yeah, Rory will
I
have no idea.
I have druidcraft. I can make whatever I want according to nature. I'll make
There
you
you
all
go.
the fake snow you want later.
Rory's happy now.
After about a few hundred meters of walking through and trying to, shove snow into pockets, you hear a sound in the distance. At first, it's rocks kind of like being kicked, like some things are dropped on the ground, and I was like, what is that I smell? Is that a fuego? As the sound gets closer, you start to see a shape emerge from the shadows in this cave. And a giant 6-foot Gorg stands up. It's like, oh, you guys are too big to be fuegos. You guys are going to taste good. I need everyone to roll initiative, please.
I was gonna say I'm gonna fly into a ring.
That's a natural 20, baby! First roll of the season. Let's
You love to see that.
roll.
Mine's a Dirty Tiffany, so I take it.
Look, we're back to being able to use Dirty Tiffany's, and it all makes sense
And
again.
people
How
get it now?
Beautiful, and people get it now.
Hi,
So
welcome.
good.
If you're new to the Homebodies cast, we love our DMs, but
So
we
much.
never, or I will never let Ryan live anything down. But that's just years of built-up friendship.
That's a character trait on her character sheet.
It is.
That's very true.
On every character sheet I ever make. And we call Dirty 20s Dirty Tiffany's. Because Ryan misspoke
did
one
one
time. And it's stuck ever since. So,
Yep.
welcome to the real party.
Correct. Yeah.
All right, we got Dixie and Rebel. What did Booker and Rory roll?
My initiative is a +2.
A 4? Oh no.
4 total?
Yeah, that's with my initiative bonus.
Oof.
What's your
Gotcha.
initiative bonus?
2.
It's higher than mine.
It's
What
also
did Booker
higher
get?
than mine.
Only a 10 for me. Not my
Hey,
best
look,
ever.
that 10 is way better than a 4.
True.
Long live Dirty Tiffany's indeed,
Yes,
Mama Cat.
Also, Hours Without Sleep, thank you for subscribing for 11 months.
Oh
We
my god,
appreciate
11
it.
whole months!
11 months.
That's almost 12 months. That's
I
a fact.
know.
That makes me so happy. Oh my god. Okay, back to my druid spell list, or else I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I'm like,
think
what
about
can I
that
do
more.
again? Because usually I just hit shit, but I'm like, oh wait, I have spells too.
You have so many spells.
All right,
and fun
with
fact,
that
I
nat
had to
20.
rebuild Dixie for this campaign, which means I had to repick all her spells. So I barely know what any of them do. It's fine. So
We've had a
good.
long
With that
rest,
nat
right?
20, we begin with Dixie.
I know we do. That's why I'm looking so quick. I like just in case. How far away am I from this dude?
You're about 30 feet away.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and do. I've got a bunch written out here. I'll just start with something, just something simple, something not really too rough here. How big does he look? Like big enough to stomp me into the ground, or like?
Did you say 6 foot?
He could do some damage if he connects, totally.
Okay, but like enough to where I think I could be one-shotted?
No. No.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna, I'll bonus action cast Shillelagh.
Nice.
And
Alright.
then I'll travel the 30 feet and use my, Great Club.
I forgot how
Alright, well, to
high
hit
my
him.
armor class is.
Or don't you have like a broken armor class? Isn't it like
20
super-
armor class. I totally
That's what I
forgot.
Yeah, it's like something really insanely
I was like,
dumb.
oh man, I don't have my key points, so I can't like stack all of my attacks. And I was like, wait a minute, I'm good. I forgot. I was like, that's why I wasn't as sad.
That's an 18 to hit. Is that cool?
You hit.
Wait.
Are we
Roll that
fighting
beautiful
on this
damage.
board? Should we put our token?
No,
No,
not.
we're
this
not.
is that map.
This is not
later.
the same board. Also, your tokens are on here. They're just disappeared at the moment. but I
Right
do
now,
have everybody
we
with-
only see the intro screen on our Roll20s.
Oh, okay.
So
Got it,
yeah,
got it.
we're good
Yeah.
right now.
Never mind. But yeah, I got 7 damage.
Awesome.
I don't know what you're insinuating, but I think it means you're gonna eat us, and I don't really like that, and I don't want my friends to get eaten, so sorry. And then I'm gonna bash him with a great club. Sorry.
Said, what else are you gonna do?
I think that's it. I moved bonus action and action, so I can use a reaction later if I get triggered, but like, I'm good with everything else.
Gotcha. Yeah, as you strike him, he's like, oh, I'm not used to my snacks fighting back.
What are we, goldfish? Like, oh, that smiles back, not.
Are y'all smiling at him?
I mean, look, Dixie tries to kill people with kindness, quite literally. She said sorry.
You will find no kindness here.
Correct.
Alright, this will bring us to Rebel.
Okay. I'm going to... God, reacquainting myself is hard. I'm going to... Bonus action Searing Smite.
Cool.
I'm on Sprocket.
Yes, riding him like a steed.
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm going to ride Sprocket over there. And
This raises your eye level about 1 foot higher than normal.
Yes. And
Because Rocket isn't that big of a dog. He's
That's
like,
fair.
what the hear on you?
It's just a poor boy. It's alright.
He's just a big fluffy boy. And I'm going to absolutely whack the fuck out of this dude with my sea clipper.
If I keep looking in the middle distance, it's because I have the handbook up on my TV.
Oh,
You're
you're
all
fine.
Yeah,
I have like
Listen.
a screen over here and a screen here and
Yeah,
my
I've
phone,
got-
and I'm like, here's my character sheet.
I have stuff everywhere. Do not worry a thing about it.
Yeah, as you are riding Sprocket up to the Gorg, since you're riding an animal, we can actually see legs and feet on a Muppet for once. And they're just bouncing all over the place while there's this stern, like, intense Muppet on top, holding their weapon out. The legs are just going fucking wild on the sides.
Feels appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
So there are 2 things?
No.
What?
Oh, no. Her writing. Never mind. I'm good.
Yeah, it's me riding my dog horse.
What did you roll on your Searing Smite?
My Searing Smite is just the bonus action. So that's the
gotcha.
one with my Divine Smite. So for those of you not familiar, Searing Smite is the next time I hit a creature with a melee weapon, I get some bonus damage. As long as it hits. Or no, if they... Oh, you're right. No, this one does have a save. Thank you. So this one, they have to make a Constitution save. What's my DC?
Oh, but did you roll to attack the Gorg yet?
Oh, yes. That's an
Oh, you-
18 on the die plus 6.
Yes. Oh, yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, we got distracted.
Is that, by chance, more than 5 over their AC?
It is not.
Damn. That's okay. So...
No disfigurement right out the gate.
I mean, look.
I do have that written real big on my character sheet. Says
Go big or
check
go
if
home.
5 over. Where did I put my DC? I want to say it was like 14 or 12. No, it's 12. So he has to make a con save real fast.
Con, gotcha. One of 2 stats that they actually have pluses in.
Beautiful. So glad.
And that is only going to be an 11.
Okay. Sweet. So they're going to take extra damage. I have this beautiful weapon that Drew homebrewed for me. It's in our Isle of Inspiration logo. It's the little bat with the seam ripper top. So it's got some fun damage.
Mm-hmm.
It is... So that's 2d4 with the Searing Smite. That's a d6. So 2d4 and a d6.
Yeah.
I can reroll ones and twos. Yay. Okay, so that's 11 damage.
11.
And that is it for
All right. Yeah. As this red hot weapon like hits against him, like the little metal spikes on the ends of the bat are glowing red hot as they make contact. And so as they come back, you have little black dots that you see on this giant Muppet's felt as it has kind of torn away some of the clothes, and you're seeing where it has burnt them underneath. This one definitely, like, it was more of a playful tickle with Dixie's hit. This one really has them a little concerned. So no one's ever fought back like that before. You really hurt me. And now we are on to Booker.
Will you help me?
You hurt me.
Am I hurting a developmentally disabled Muppet?
You could make an insight roll.
Yeah. I'm just gonna be like, what's your deal, dude?
I
Oh,
mean, people hit Rory all the time.
I love this dice. It's the one Mel's sister got me. There's a little heart for the D20. For the
You are
20 on
so
it.
far off of your camera.
No, I'm not. I'm in frame. You guys are seeing this camera.
There we go.
This is my
Oh,
camera.
okay.
Remember too.
Yeah, you forgot you.
Sorry for you guys. There's a little heart for the 20. So I
That's
get real
okay.
excited every time I get a 20 because there's a heart. So that was a nat 20.
I'm telling you, I don't know what energy my sister has in her. She does
Both of
not
our
play tabletop.
sisters
But yeah, my sister
by
does not know a thing
like
about D&D,
D&D.
but
Nothing.
picks amazing dice. Amazing dice that always roll so well. I've
So
got
good.
two sets for my sister, and they both always roll amazing.
They're so
Something
good.
about the energy in Mackenzie just does it. It's perfect. I would let her buy all my dice if I could.
Just have her hold all of them. Just hold
Yeah,
these for a
just
little
be
bit.
like, here you go. They
All right,
need
with
to-
that nat 20, after you say, so what's your deal? After hitting him, he kind of reels back and goes, I'm only 4.5. Jeez. You're just dealing with a child.
Stop eating people.
They taste good though.
Okay, get out of this cave. Just get out. You know where there are some great people? They live on the mountain. And they don't hide in caves.
And there are some real good people, and they live on Sam Street, Eagle Street, something like that.
And when you say good, you mean like they taste good?
Yes.
Yes. No, they're not good
Oh,
people.
okay.
No, don't think they're good people. They're not good people. But, like, they're good for eating, though, if you want to, like, go do that. Because, like, the consumption of them would make the world a better place, I think. So it's, like, this whole, I don't know, it's like the circle of life, but, like, in a better way.
He runs off screaming, ethical consumption under capitalism is finally here!
Fucking anarchy.
As
man.
he runs
I'm-
off to try to
I
eat a
fucking
few
love it.
executives.
Yes.
Eat the fucking rich.
Eat the rich.
Eat the rich. Oh.
I fell into
Rory
a
puts her
TikTok black
Acts
hole.
down slightly unhappy.
And you guys have found a way out of initiative.
Yes.
We did it.
I found my way into a TikTok hole last night in my no sleeping that stated like within the past like 10 years like 40% of the United States wealth is now with the 1%. Like, the percentage ratings are just fucking insane. So, eat the fucking rich. Okay, cool.
Now you continue down this little cave tunnel. And as you're journeying down this tunnel, it starts to get a little wider until it's about maybe a good 10 feet high. That Gorg had to kind of duck a little bit because it was a little shorter back then. But once it starts to open, you start seeing these, I'll call them unnatural structures. Little bits of, like little glass bars building all of these little structures. But then when you look closer, you see that there are little, like, tiny people building these things with little tools. Just a little guy on a tiny bulldozer rushes by Rebel's foot and's like, "Oh, watch where you're walking, I'm driving through here." And you see all of these little builders building these little towers, but then here comes a Fraggle about not even a foot and a half tall off the ground.
I forgot about that.
Runs up and is like, "Ooh, a snack." Snatches part of the building material, starts eating, and is like, "Oh, nah, not again. Nah, this happens every day. Why don't we build stuff out of different shit? Like, this is getting really frustrating, guys."
Rory sees him eat the structure, and then Rory goes and starts eating structure.
Oh, Rory.
This is why I lead with food.
Rory. No, hold on. And she's gonna turn to, do you still have some of their snacks in your pocket?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure I do somewhere. And she's gonna, like, open the Mary Poppins pocket and kind of dig down. There's gotta be, like, a granola bar or something left in there for
Are there
all
little
of the
sticks,
adventures.
like, on a little tiny truck driving by?
That haven't been used yet, eating building materials.
Hey, Rory, here you go. Here, have this instead. They need that to, like, build things with. And it's kind of rude to eat people's building materials, but, like, I got snacks for you, so it's okay.
I'm gonna need a straight
This.
wisdom
Yes.
check from Rory to decide between the two snacks.
Yeah, but,
One in Dixie's hand and one in the back of this tiny truck.
but like, one Rory knows is food. The other one Rory just saw someone else eat.
Oh,
That's why I'm asking for some wisdom.
Oh, well, Rory's not wise.
Please throw that D20 away. Throw it away.
Into the
from me.
corner.
It's an 8?
Does anybody try to stop Rory from
Putting it over here.
demolishing this truck trying to have a snack?
I'm
Can I roll
on
persuasion to
rocket.
see how well this can, like, I can maybe try again and be
Yeah,
like,
because
no,
she could persuade me. Maybe.
granola.
Rory, you do
Chocolate
have
chip.
Okay,
you do have an inspiration.
if you're trying to persuade-
if you want to do it, you can always re-roll. That is your call, though.
I got really good persuasion.
Yeah, I'll
It'll
let
be
her-
your persuasion versus Rory's insight.
Oh, okay. Not
Hey, I
that
rolled a 17. Rory beat 17.
Oh, that.
That's a 12.
See, there you go.
Plus,
Perfect.
Yeah, it's not good, so.
Not high enough to really get the message.
Wait. Damn it.
Yeah, I was hoping that Rory would beat whatever you rolled, Dixie.
Oh, damn. I thought this
Yeah.
was. I,
Yeah, That's how you would have gotten through to them. Rory's going straight for those
I'll
It's
cast
easier.
those little sticks.
I'm
I
not
tried. I'll cast
trying to
thaumaturgy
hurt this fuck.
and
I'm
make my voice boom.
Ah,
Sticks.
yes.
They're real good. They're kind of sweet.
Is this somatic, like, put cupping your hands around your voice to make it look like you're just
Yeah.
shouting?
And I'll just be like, Rory, don't do that. Probably hold on. Don't.
Hey,
Don't.
hey,
do that.
maybe we don't.
All right, now I'll let you roll persuasion at disadvantage. Rory, you roll advantage. Try and beat what Booker rolls.
All my dice hate
Ooh,
me.
that's a good disadvantage.
I'll try these two.
Oh my god.
15 plus -1.
Okay. Plus a -1. Gotcha. What did Booker get?
Plus a -1.
A
Hang on, wait.
6.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not good.
Yes.
She's just gonna keep eating their shit.
Rory rolled high enough that she was able to understand what Booker was
Oh,
saying.
yay!
What did Booker really say in this moment?
Really just like, hey, he's not super comfortable commanding Rory to do stuff, so he's like, hey, probably, I don't think you should do that, though. Maybe don't.
And he doesn't
Maybe
talk to
not.
me that much, so I probably listen.
That and like it's just like so sudden. It's like a natural response to guys like stop what you're doing and listen.
Supernaturally loud.
Just so loud. Does the Fraggle hear that too?
I can only hope.
The Fraggle, being so intimidated by that, basically, like just goes, and is like almost sitting on the ground, staring at Booker, like waiting for him to say something else.
If
It's
I
like,
see
wow,
them sit
mister,
down,
that's a really
I'll
neat
probably
trick.
sit down too.
Okay, so like we
I think
just
I did it.
made sure that. Good job, man. Good job. So we made
Yeah.
sure that this kid didn't eat you. So maybe you don't eat. I don't know what these guys are. Maybe don't eat their buildings.
But they're so tasty.
No, Rory, they're not tasty. They are building materials. And we're like a guest in someone else's community, and so we're not going to eat their building materials. We're going to eat the granola bars that I keep on hand, so you don't eat things like building materials.
They're gonna take one from you and
Yeah,
just
I got plenty. Don't you worry about it, Rory. You just keep on snacking.
Does it still
Roll
have
a
any? in its
d6 for how many granola bars you have left.
I think I have 8 after the one that Tiff took. Because at one point we made a joke that I
Gotcha.
had like 20 granola bars, and I've been slowly feeding
All right.
them to Rory.
Ryan, what did you
I
say?
didn't get to eat that monster thing.
The Fraggle, does it still have any of the material in its hands at all?
Oh, it's like the material's in its mouth, and it's just like slowly, like it's been chewing slower and slower as it's just sitting there.
I like that.
Okay. I'm gonna do this then. I'm just gonna wiggle my finger just a little bit subtly and be like, why don't you give that just another little taste? Just take it another chew there. And I'm gonna use prestidigitation to make it taste like malic acid, which, if you don't know, is the stuff that make things sour.
Sour.
So it's like distilled warheads.
So
I
they
think I have
stop
to break
eating their
out.
own town. Is that what's
I
happening?
love Booker's passive-aggressive way of dealing with problems.
You basically see a Muppet's face go from this to that. Just straight up like implode, like just sucked right in.
Angry Kermit.
The snout goes right in. Wow, wee, buddy. Can you do that again?
Oh, that wasn't just. Oh man.
That backfired.
No, come with me. Come with me. You gotta show my friends. You gotta show my friends. And this little yellow Fraggle with like scraggly yellow hair is like dragging Booker by the hand down the tunnel.
I'm going. I'm just like, this wasn't the plan.
Yep, I'm just
Yeah, I was
following
saying,
on
I'm running
Sprocket.
around.
Oh, so you're all following along? Great. As it leads down the tunnel a little more, you see little openings on the sides to other little tunnels, how this all connects, kind of almost like a web. And we see more Fraggles, and he's like, oh, Gobo, check this out! He looks back at Booker. Make him taste the thing! Make him taste the thing!
I mean, it's cantrip. I can
As
do
this-
as I want.
So this orange Fraggle with purple hair kind of walks over. It's like, hey Wembley, what are you doing over here? It's like, dude, you gotta try this. Just put anything in your mouth. Anything.
I'll hand him a rock.
Roll persuasion, please.
I hope you have the stupidest highest roll of persuasion.
It's
Just
a
from the
plus
good
2,
intentions behind
so
it.
it's a 17.
Yes!
The guy got
Rory sweetly offers this rock,
Just-
and Gobo looks over. Just, he did say anything, so,
I'll
and
do
you
it
just see
again.
like just
I'll make it sour.
you see a Muppet with a rock in their mouth. Somehow the rock, they don't have mouth holes. The rock is gone, and it's just. It was so sour that when he releases, there is no rock that he can spit out.
Rory's then gonna try to secretly pick up a rock.
Why did you make me do that, Go?
Not to interrupt this because
Hey,
this is
Yeah.
hilarious.
This is everything I've ever wanted.
I was listening. Neither of you are named Matt, right?
Gobo looks over. Well, I got an uncle, my uncle traveling, Matt.
Yep.
Yeah.
Traveling uncle, traveling. Either way, that sounds right to me. I'm supposed to ask for him.
Oh, how do you know my uncle? Probably been traveling.
He gave a piece of paper to a standing up dog who said that he was supposed to wait for us for 2 years, 1 week, wait for a portal, say stupid words, and then show us where a cave entrance was, and we did all that part, so I'm supposed to ask for him.
Oh, well, he's out traveling right now, but I'm sure he'll be back eventually.
No. I like eventually is like a nice word and all, it's the last syllables. It sounds really pretty, but like I need him here now, preferably. Like maybe within the next like I don't know, couple hours. We're on like sort of a mission, and we can't keep going in the mission without going in your fancy tunnels.
Oh, yeah, I hear about that. It gets really frustrating that he just like kind of pops in and out whenever he like wants to go. Like, he always says, "I'm going exploring. Oh, I'll see you later." Going out in outer space with all these aliens, because he thinks really anything outside the tunnels is like outer space. He took the separation really hard.
Yeah, that would make sense. I can understand that. Do you know
Yeah.
where he went exploring, perhaps? Or is there like an amount of time he is usually gone? And how far into that have we gotten?
I think he said he was gonna meet with Agra, but I don't know. When those two get to talking, like it could take them hours or even days to come back.
Okay, the second name you said? Who is that?
Oh, Agra? Oh yeah, she's over on the other side of the island.
Okay, what does she do?
She kind of sits around, waits. It seems like she has important stuff to do, but like she's just waiting until like it's time to do that, I guess.
Okay, so did he
She sleeps a
also
lot.
give her a note that said wait 2 years and 1 week and then open a portal? Does he give that note to everyone? Is that like what she's waiting on?
I don't know about that. I just know what Matt tells me about her when he comes back and is like, "Oh, you never believe what Agra told me," and he always says like some dumb joke that I don't get because I've never seen a Gelfling, so I wouldn't get the joke.
Is there like a way to get to her?
Oh yeah, he just goes through one of these tunnels.
Okay, can you show me what one?
As he's walking y'all through this little kind of almost like a neighborhood of Fraggles. You see there's a nice little pond catching some like dripping water from a stalactite up top. It's formed a nice pool that some of the builders are actually taking some chill time in. Then you see a Fraggle run up and try to get a little drink of water and sends like a big rippling wave that kind of makes the builders like kind of, oh, we're about to capsize. It's my day off. These two guys are just trying to relax.
You guys
But-
really need to work out a better system of coexisting.
Like, you know, I keep trying to tell them that, but it's like they're just not hearing me.
I mean, my friend
Maybe
can
I should
say
try it
real loud
louder.
if that would help. Like real loud.
I can do that. I can
Yeah.
make stuff loud.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah, my friend can say it real loud. Like.
He can do two things. He can make things really sour, and he can talk really loud.
Really loud. Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
Wembley, the yellow
It's-
Fraggle's like, oh, yeah. I meant to say that the other thing. That's the other thing he does. Yeah, it's really cool.
Nubby, do not pollute
Do it,
a
do
West
it.
Virginia accent with Boonville vibes. Fuck that shit. I mean, they're not much better, but like, at least it's not Boonville.
Thank you, Nevi. To be fair, we have Boone County, which is
Oh, no.
which is the
West Virginia
equivalent.
is also a dumpster fire right now.
Correct.
But
It's always been a dumpster fire for the 23 years that I lived there.
it's pretty bad
It
now
was a
too.
dumpster fire.
Indiana is too. It's fine.
Yep, you just slide
And
off
Booker,
that
is there anything?
so don't sound redneck. And this accent.
Booker, is there anything in particular that you say?
What does he want to say? I'll amplify his message, but he has to tell me because I can't make him do it. It's only me.
Once you propose this to Wembley, he just starts giggling to himself. And then he goes up and whispers something in Booker's ear. And Booker hears, say pooper is a goober. Boober is a goober. Just say that.
What have I agreed to?
Now you know how I feel on a daily basis.
So I'll say just really incredibly loud. I have an announcement. What was it again?
Boober is a goober.
Okay. Boober is a goober.
The cave walls are shaking. Everybody's like, "Oh my god!" Like this sounds is really intense to these tiny people. And all of a sudden, you see one Fraggle head with a little bit of hair kind of sticking out underneath a red cap, and it kind of covers the eyes, so you can't really tell which way he's looking. He's like,
I love
"Wait,
him.
who said that about me?
He's my
Who said that about me?"
favorite.
I'll just.
And then Wembley yells, "Hey, Boober, we're over here!" And he kind of follows the sound and walks over to you guys.
That did not fix the cohabitation issue. Okay. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep riding Sprocket toward the tunnel we're supposed to take.
All right, Gobo points you towards the right direction, and as you start to walk down a little bit, you start hearing a low, almost like a bass tone, just a very subtle, and it gets louder as you get closer, until it's like booming, like whoa, like every single step. It's like a little bit harder on your ears. But then eventually you see the tunnel ends, and there is a small ladder leading up to a hatch.
Interesting.
What do you like to do?
Climb it. Yeah, I'll climb it and push the thing open. Why not?
All right, do you like push open all the way, or just kind of like peek out?
I think she would peek out first, probably.
Gotcha. I'd love a perception check.
Sure, I'd love to give you a perception check. Alright, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. What's my bonus for perception? Oh, I get a +8. That's a 21.
Oh, cool. So you are able to peek out, like open this little hatch. And what you realize whenever you're opening this is that the hatch isn't like the typical like square or like rectangle. It's kind of round. And as you open it, you realize that you're peeking out of some sort of sphere. And it looks like you're off the ground a little bit. You see stone walls, and above the stone walls, like a little, like wooden plank walkway, about 7 feet off the ground. And as you look down, you see more spheres attached to like a big metal contraption.
Everybody, I am real confused. I'm like really confused up here. I'm in a ball, and there's a lot of other balls, and everything's gold, and there's like a little balcony situation. But I don't really know what I'm looking at. So if I like open this up and climb out the rest, will someone come help me?
Suddenly, the hatch is opened, and Dixie is sucked out of the opening, and then you see this kind of almost, I want to say grotesque, because the Dark Crystal is full of beautiful, beautiful puppets, but Jesus Christ, Augra's terrifying, and you see her with her stink eye stick her head right over the opening. What the hell are y'all doing in here? Who sent you?
Hello, my name is Traveling Matt. Matt gave a dog that was standing up a message to get to us, to get to him, and then another little one said that he was with you, and now I'm here.
She takes a second, and an expression that was completely like just like fierceness, intensity, like putting up this big like front, just trying to like, who are these people in my house? You see it soften and get kind of confused, and then she kind of just relaxes her guard, says, wow, that was literally everything that was written on one of the notes that Matt gave me. Who the fuck are you people?
Why does this man have time to write so many notes?
I'm Dixie, and then the ones down there, Rory is the one with scissors sticking out of their head. Rebel's the one with the glowy eye and the big bat-looking thing, and then Booker's the one with the star pupil thing in the book. Oh, and the fancy.
No, you could have led with the book. I saw the book.
Yeah.
I think Rebel is...
So you guys just chilling the whole tunnel, or you guys climb out of the...
Rebel's gonna...
out of the orrery.
She'll make Sprocket disappear. I said she'll put Sprocket in her pocket, but I was like, that's not how that works.
Pocket!
Yeah, where's the Sprocket pocket?
Yeah, this is my Sprocket pocket. And she'll climb up there. I think she is enraptured by this woman.
That's fair.
Because,
seeing a strong female figure, like really like giving it to somebody.
Yes. I think she wants to know everything about this woman.
Yeah, as you get a better look at her, she has like long, like ratty hair that hasn't been touched in ages. Everything's dusty around here. It's like, yeah, there's the chair where I wait. It's been pretty fucking boring, but I guess it's my time to shine. Let's do this. Oh, too much. Okay. So a little Fraggle once gave me a note. And, it seemed pretty fucking weird at the time, but it wasn't until just now that any of it actually made any sense.
Why?
Because a while ago, like, you know about the Gelflings and shit, right?
Yeah, we got like filled in.
Like, you know where they are now?
No.
Oh no, not that part.
Okay. God damn it, Rolf. Okay. What happened after we were kind of driven out here by some people, that fucking eagle. We started to notice our numbers thinning a little bit over time. And it wasn't until we caught one of these bird-beaked motherfuckers in the act that we realized what was actually happening. As you can see, I'm the only person here. Besides those fucking lazy asses that only lay down and go whenever they need something. I'm the only other person here that can actually do anything. Then you see a random podling jump in the background. Hop. It's a little, like, I want to say roughly the size of a Fraggle, but a little bit pudgier and with more distinct features. More wrinkles and whatnot. Just in the background, hop. It's like, yeah, they don't really do much besides, say that. Hop. You just hear that kind of in the background, just a couple hop, 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 hop.
Mal, do you want to pop us over to that map and roll 20?
I sure can.
Battle map
I
time.
wish I still had snowballs. I'd
At
throw
least
them
so
at them
people
and try
can
to
see
hit 'em.
where we are.
Yeah. Uh,
Is it visible?
It's visible for the
It's
audience.
me.
She's working on it for us.
I
Perfect.
am working.
So leave it as is for right now. Because here in just a second, we're going to kick things off.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Really-
as one of these podlings kind of steps forward, points at Rebel with a big spoon out and goes, Paladin? Paladin?
Are they speaking Gelfling?
But this is a podling talking to you.
Oh, okay.
He's saying the word paladin over and over and pointing at you with his spoon.
She's just gonna warily nod at them.
He smacks his spoon to his chest and goes, Paladin, and kneels before Rebel.
I kneel.
Feel free to make an insight check.
Yes, please.
Rory kneels.
Oh, nice. It's rolling hot tonight, and I'm not mad about it.
What you got?
That was an 18 on the die plus 4, so that'd be a 22.
You get the feeling that this podling would die for Rebel.
Want to protect
They have heard about paladins, have always wanted to be a paladin, and they finally met one.
Oh, I want to protect
I wondered
it
if they were
with
just saying
everything.
paladin. You got a vassal.
Excuse me. She's talking to R. She goes, what? What? I don't. She's just gonna gesture to the podling. I don't.
Augur leans over. Just go with it. Just go with it.
Okay, cool.
This is a big win for him.
Okay. She's just gonna, she's gonna take her seam ripper because they're so tiny, and she's just gonna, like, lightly, like, knight him with her seam ripper. Just be like, good job. Now you're a paladin.
Just after the second tap, you hear the tiniest little before he stands up. This is the proudest moment of this goddamn podling's life.
I love podlings. The dark crystal's my favorite. I'm so excited.
It is her favorite.
He smacks the spoon to his chest again, stands it on the ground like it's a staff next to him, looks up and says, Paladin.
I wish I had something else to give him other than a spoon, but it'll work for right now. I love him.
In the middle of this tender moment, can someone give me a perception check, please?
Yeah, Rory's gonna do it.
Not me. I'll pretend I didn't roll.
Pretend that's a no.
Pretend I just didn't.
You blinked.
What was the roll?
Perception.
A perception. Yeah,
Is
anybody
anyone-
can give it to me.
That's a 21.
All right.
Love having a plus.
During this quiet, tender moment between Rebel and just one of the tiniest fucking things you've ever seen in your entire life. Like, this thing is adorable, but also, like, it's the ugly kind of adorable where it's like, I really can't look away from this thing. I would die for it. I don't know what it is, but I'd die for it.
I was gonna say I have a javelin, but it's too big for it.
Yeah, all my stuff is too big
But-
for it, too, or I would.
But during this moment, Dixie hears the slightest sound of glass cracking from the skylight above them.
Oh no.
Are you expecting company?
On that beat, 3 Skeksis drop in from the ceiling and are standing on that raised kind of wooden platform as 2 Gartham burst through the doors, and these big black beetle fucks are standing there right towards the entrance. Would y'all please roll initiative and move your little tokens towards the center of that orrery?
Sure.
Yes, we need our little tokens, please.
It's a real shame that I don't have inspiration yet.
I'm
that was
so
not-
Give it time.
Oh no! I'm sorry. I moved things a little.
I love
Where
it. All we can see is the map. We can't see anything else.
That's because I have to move these onto the other layer, or they don't count.
Oh, okay.
Because everybody wanted everything hidden, and so I put everything on the layer that only I'm allowed to see. Because it's mine.
Boop.
It's my layer. Don't worry about it. I'll figure out how to do this more efficiently, but until then...
It's still faster than rolling out a map
Is
and
it
setting up
working?
menus.
Oh, look, I can move around.
Look,
It's
you
beautiful.
You should all be able to move yourselves!
Beautiful.
But can I move everyone else too? No.
No.
This is tyranny.
She did it right.
There we go. And now...
So
we're
we're
all
rolling
in the center.
initiative.
That's the thing. We should all be like up here.
That was not great.
I'm just moving all of us to the center. Feel free to move yourself from there wherever you think you're standing.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to move myself.
You just
I
click
should have
on
you
your
hug.
thingy.
Yeah, I tried that. And 3 bubbles pop up?
Just click and drag, and then release, and it'll put you on your new little place.
Yeah, like that.
Move, okay. Unless it draws a box. Wow, this is horrible on mobile.
Yeah. Not great on mobile.
Heck.
Hey, it's moving.
You're
We're all
getting
good.
so good
Yeah,
at it, though.
There we go. Hey, I moved. Alright,
Um,
cool. Actually, Rory is honestly probably back here.
That's fair.
Okay. My roll is really bad, but I've been rolling so well that I think I'm gonna save those inspirations, and I'll just take the shitty roll.
What you got?
Mine's an 8.
All right. We got anybody above an 8?
14!
14 from Rory. Anything above a 14?
18 for me. Or no,
I
I'm
was
sorry,
gonna
19.
say, oh dear.
Nice.
All right. What did Dixie get?
It's a good old 2.
Damn. All right. So Booker, Rory, Rebel, Dixie. All right, Booker. As glass falls from the ceiling, and along with that glass, these beaked, vulturous-looking monstrosities,
Ugly mother.
covered in tattered robes, kind of just land on these planks and are just glaring menacingly. What do you want to do?
Does
You
what's
know-
her name look scared? Where is she? Is she a
Oh,
token?
Augur, we didn't make a token. Perfect.
Oh.
It's okay. She runs off and is trying to hide under the stairwell.
Oh, she's hiding.
Because they haven't...
Killing.
Yeah, she runs off to hide, and without an insight, you can tell that she hasn't seen these people in a while. This scared the fuck out of her.
That's fair.
Should I go right to fight them, or should I talk them down?
Bless
They
you
look like
for
they're
thinking
raring for
you're
a
gonna
fight.
talk the Skeksis down.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, Booker doesn't know.
We're 7 days old. What are we supposed to know?
Well, we did fight these guys before, didn't we?
Oh yeah, we did, didn't
Yeah.
Oh, we did,
Because
didn't
that's
we? Yeah,
how I
then
got
we're
the
no, we
glowy
know
eye.
we?
that.
That's right. Talking is completely out of the question. Guiding bolt.
Yeah. And just so you know, right now in our cards that have been played inventory, for you specifically, we have 3 relish packets in our inventory. Each one of those is regaining a spell slot.
Which I think, yeah, I was gonna say 3 of us have magic, but please go for it if you need it, because I have only used, I think, 1.
We've got 2 mustard packets, which is an AC boost +2. We've got a ketchup, which is an action surge. And we've got a hot sauce,
3 relish
Which
and
is
a
fire
hot
breath weapon.
which is fire breath. So,
and a very good berry.
Oh,
and
you're
good
a
berries.
warlock, aren't you?
Yes,
Ooh.
it is, and
Yeah,
the way I've
take-
built it, it is hard
Take
to
all of
overstate.
those. Yeah,
Yeah,
take
how
all
good
of
that
those,
is for me.
Because I play a warlock in Lake, and I would give anything to have something that gave me extra
Yeah.
spell slots. That's so easy.
yeah. So, feel free, Booker, to just
Just to steal them all.
tank those relish packets.
Take the relish for yourself, man.
Hell yeah. Well, my first thing is it's a feat-based spell, so I don't use a slot for it, so I don't have to worry
Nice.
about that yet.
Sweet.
But I'm gonna, yeah, guiding bolt.
Oh yeah.
Should I hit the Skeksis or these other dudes? They're much closer.
Are the bad guys on the map? Oh, this. Okay,
Yes.
good.
Yeah. The
I get it.
little,
I'm good now.
the little
It's
ladders.
because I'm the one that runs Roll20 and not Drew, I can't put pictures on the board because I'm not allowed to know what we're fighting, so I get letters to put on the board.
We get letters and where they're supposed to be.
Yep, I get a little map and I get letters.
The best I can do.
No, you're fine. It's all good with me.
I'm gonna turn to the one between Rory and I and cast guiding bolt on that one. Gonna give
On the
Rory-
Skeksis or the guard?
The what? I'm sorry.
Which enemy are you striking at?
Me and Rory.
The one between us.
The G.
Yeah.
Got
The
them.
G-
This one.
Yeah, that guy.
The Gartham? Okay, is it the higher one or the lower one? I can't really
The
The
top one.
higher
turn it
one.
to wheel it. Okay, I see it now. Gotcha.
And just so you guys know, if you click and hold
There it is.
over whatever it is, it'll put a little
ping.
color ring around it. It'll ping it.
Yep.
Oh
It'll
my
ping
God.
in your color specifically.
And if you want to change your color, you can go down to the little color next to your name and change your color.
Fun fact.
Oh, it's like a little look over here kind of thing? That's tight.
That's awesome. Yeah.
So I can be like, I'm attacking this Gartham.
Range spell attack. Let's go.
Do it.
Wait. Wait.
Wait.
Wait. Inspiration. I'm
Yes.
using it.
Go for it.
Because that was terrible.
I do not have the hover feature.
Oh, you gotta
so
be
I'll
kidding
try
me.
to just tell you.
That's okay.
That's alright, I
What
can
was
indicate
it?
for you.
Cool.
Let me see what my bonus is. It's been a bit. Okay, my bonus is pretty high.
You have 2 more drops of inspiration should you need them.
Yeah, but you can only do once per turn.
That's fair.
Or once
Oh,
per
that's fair.
roll. 13.
13
Right? Yeah.
does. 13 is not going to do it. You see the guiding bolt kind of cut through their robes, does not make contact with their actual body.
Rage.
No, that's my
I'm
job.
taking a level in barbarian right now.
Yes.
to go with the big voice.
I've been saving it.
But you've definitely got this giant beetle-like creature's attention.
Fine, then. I'm gonna take my bonus action and go and do our yay action. Yay! And give it everyone a +5 to the next attack by each ally within 60 feet.
Sweet.
That's against anything.
Let's go.
Mhm.
Let's go.
That's over the next minute. So within the next minute, you get +5 on your next attack.
Nice.
Sweet.
Damn it.
I
Wasted
forgot
my
about
gun.
all your
All right, is that all for
stupid
Booker?
Dad
Yep.
joke moves.
That's it for
All right,
me.
that brings us to Rory.
I hit it.
Where I'm at.
Which one? You're between two of them.
He just hit. It looked fun.
Gotcha.
I tried.
Or, yeah, the one he tried to hit. Sorry. First and foremost, rage.
Yes.
So
Always.
I'm rolling the normal magic table is a D8. You said you modified it though, right?
Yeah, just roll off your wild magic.
Okay. You're a D8, right? Yeah. Nope. You're a D6. It's an 8. So that means
I was in Kids on Bikes mode for a minute because I almost went, it exploded! No, it didn't.
We'll get back to games like that have those happy endings
Yeah.
one day.
a bolt of light shoots from my chest. Another creature of my choice that I can see within 30 feet must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 radiant damage and be blinded until the start of my next turn. Until my rage ends, I can use this effect again on each of my turns as a bonus action.
Gotta fucking love
Who
when
you
the
pick
wild
first?
magic table pops off.
Sometimes it does
That's
good
awesome.
in this world.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, flowers and vines would not have been helpful, so this is very good. So yeah, I target that dude that I was already targeting. He has to make a Constitution saving throw.
You mean the
And my
top
second-
guy
what
or
numbers
the
you have to beat?
bottom guy?
14.
That is a 10 on the die. He's not gonna do it.
Nice.
Nice. So he is blind. And he gets
Mhm.
6 damage. That's a 2. Is that 1d6 radiant plus my proficiency? Like, plus my stuff?
I believe for that it's just the die that you roll.
Okay, yeah, it's a 2.
For just the wild magic part of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that the
So he's
top guy
blind.
or the
But now go through with
bottom
your
guy?
attack.
And he's blind, so that gives me advantage, right? I already have advantage, because... Oh, I just won't go reckless. I get advantage, right? Because he's blind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
18 plus stuff. I'm assuming I hit him. That's plus...
What was that again?
It's 22.
Definitely hits.
Oh, okay. 1d20.
Is this,
I'll go ahead and roll the other attack.
Is this the top guy or the bottom guy?
The top one.
Okay,
Hitting the
cool.
top guy.
So
Cool,
that's
cool.
a 19 to hit for the second one.
Still hits.
And then... So that's 6... 10 damage and... 15 damage.
Nice.
So
Ooh.
27 altogether.
Damn.
You see Rory explode with light and fury as this Gartham kind of turns towards them. But as they turn, they're looking directly at this source of light so close that they're blinded and they have to turn away, giving Rory the perfect opportunity to hack right into the shell of this thing. And you start to see it starting kind of it gives way and it's hanging a little bit loose on the back.
Sweet.
That's awesome. And I just lost my guy.
I noticed Rory disappeared.
I
One
tried
moment,
to
please.
I tried to move Rory up, and I think they're on the same space as the that thing.
Correct.
Yay.
I didn't mean to rotate it.
Didn't even know we could do that.
I didn't.
But if you could just switch us places, that'd be great.
We're learning so many things today.
I've never run Roll20 as a GM, so everybody please just
Look,
forgive me.
this is going way better than I thought it was gonna go.
Honestly, same.
So,
Yeah, honestly.
I'm not mad about it.
Also, forgive me for eating Fun Dip in the middle of a game, but I need something because my sugar's low. And
Yeah, I'm getting ready to start eating chips. I'm so sorry.
I don't care if
do
people
not-
snack on this.
Shame
I'm
snacking.
apologizing to
I'm
the
forced to
viewers.
apologize because my tongue's gonna turn bright blue when I'm talking. Like, I don't care that I'm
We don't
snacking.
shame snacking here. We.
It just matches your background. You're
Ordered a
good.
whole bowl of ramen, so we're good.
My favorite is watching Ryan eat dinner every time we do a stream.
Every time we stream.
Because I'm always just like, what's he eating tonight?
Yeah, it's like, what is right?
It's always something fabulous.
It is. It's always looks so good.
Amber's a great cook. What can I say? I'm
Big
decent,
shout out
but
to
she's
Amber.
I'm
much better.
coming to your house for dinner.
Same.
Okay.
We're gonna drive to you for dinner and then drive back.
I love cooking. I just fucking hate dishes, and that's the main reason I don't cook.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate dishes.
Once I get through the load that's in the dishwasher, I'll load another load and then we'll
Truly
get back to
cook,
cooking.
I use way too many dishes.
Yeah.
She does. The things that are like, here's a one-pan meal for you to make. She's like, I bet you I can use 4. And
Okay,
I'm like,
now I
"Where?"
try to not do that, but like when I really want to cook, it'll be like, okay, mix the dry ingredients over here, and then mix the wet ingredients over here, and then while you also have those two, also start this thing here, and I'm like, this is so many dishes. It's fine.
It's fine. You're doing great.
All right, is that all for Rory?
Yeah.
All right, that's gonna bring us to Rebel.
Oh damn. This music is so tame. What is this?
Clicking in this right
A
there. There we
solo guitar version of the Muffin Man. No, thank you.
Ding 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 ding.
There's. Oh no, it was even slower than that.
Ding ding
Oh, no.
ding.
Yeah, like it was like an acoustic, like broken down version of the Muffin Man. There's also one of the ABC song that pops up every once in a while, and I lost my shit one week because AOR goes, "Hey, it's my favorite song," and I lost my shit because none of you guys can hear it, and I was like, God, that was so funny.
I'm expecting Tom Waits to pop in. Do you know the Muffin Man?
I can only hear Do You Know the Muffin Man and think of Shrek. So
Exactly.
Yeah. Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man. Okay.
Audra pops her head around the corner. Of course I know the Muffin Man.
Who looks like Drury Lane?
Can you tell that we're a table of theater people? Was that easy to tell yet?
I'm gonna go for this big, gross dude over here.
Gotcha.
Because I think Rory's got that one pretty well covered.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's not dead, but it's fine. He'll be dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
One little berry. Stardew, put in chat who you want that one little berry to go to. That's our only specific card that needs a name on it.
Oh, one little berry.
One little berry.
One little berry.
I'm going to... Which smite do I want to use? Hold on. What's everybody's armor class? I know, Rory, are you an 18?
And
I'm
ready.
15.
Okay, you're 15. Booker, what's yours?
14.
Okay.
Oh, you poor little warlock.
I know. I
No,
will...
Warlocks get nothing. It
Yeah.
is so hard to play a Warlock.
Once you get higher levels, though, it's way easier.
It is,
Because
but
you
while
get
you're low
cooler
level,
stuff
it's
that makes
tough.
up for the fact that you have, like, no armor class and no spell slots.
Just don't go very far. Rory will protect you.
Instead of doing one of my divine smites, I'm gonna do my bonus action Shield of Faith on Booker. So for 10 minutes, you're gonna have a +2 to your AC. And then I guess I'm just gonna hit him.
Me and Yeah.
You just made Booker the strongest warlock ever.
I try my best. I do try my best. I'm so freaking spoiled playing a level like 9 monk right now because I have like
I'm a level 9 warlock, which is why I sell.
Like, let me key this thing up.
Yeah, flurry of blows, and then I get double attack, and I'm just like, oh, I can hit so many times, and now I'm just like, oh, I can only hit once. But yeah, I'm gonna.
But you make it count.
I do make it count. Oh, nice. That's a 19 on the die plus a 6, so that's a what, 25?
You have achieved Seam Ripper status.
Yes! So fun fact, my homebrewed Seam Ripper, for all of you who've never seen it before, has this ability that if I hit it with a high enough attack, so if it's more than 5 above its AC, instead of doing 2d4 damage, it does a d8 and 2d4 damage, and it'll unattach a limb. A chance of unattaching a limb.
Or seriously wounding them in some way.
Yeah.
Really ripping those seams.
Okay.
Which one are you attacking?
This bottom guy.
The bottom. Okay.
Okay, so that's 5 plus 7 is 12 damage.
12, alright. Y'all see this light come out of this Seam Ripper as it connects. And you see the hook of it slip underneath part of its shell. And you see the one around its neck just pop right off. This thing is now a little exposed.
Nice. And that's all I got.
Alright, that's going to bring us to Dixie.
Oh yay! I get a turn before the big things get a turn. That's exciting. I'm gonna do ice.
Shittier than you, and we rolled
I-
pretty shitty.
Yeah, I was gonna say I rolled a nat 1 and I get a +1 to my dex. Like there's not a lot that can be worse than me. I'm gonna ice knife this little dude in the back. I'm clicking on the wrong thing. I keep clicking on it in where I'm sharing it to you instead of on the actual screen. I'm gonna go.
So you're ice knifing them
Yeah.
the farthest on the... Yeah.
Is that a distance spell?
60 feet.
Fucking nice.
Yeah, and I'm
So
like,
you're still fine.
I'm like 50 away or something like that. I counted it before I.
think the tower's a little over 30 feet wide.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yep, range spell attack. So let's see how this goes.
Yeah.
Okay, not bad. I get a plus what? I get a +8, so that's a 17.
17 hits.
Sweet. Alright, so I get a d10 of damage. Great, that's a 9. And then it explodes. And so I need a dex save, please.
That is only going to be a 9 on Dex.
Okay, yeah, you need like 15 or 16 or 17, something in there. So I now get to roll 2d6 more
Something
damage.
around that number, it's fine.
Something like that.
Jesus.
Definitely
Yeah,
not.
fuck this thing up.
Do it.
It'll be 18 total.
18 total.
Yeah.
Alright, this thing just dropped through the ceiling, was getting ready to attack. All of a sudden, boom. These 2 beetles that it brought are getting fucked up right in front of it. The other 2 guys standing next to him are kind of just like waiting to do something. And then all of a sudden, a frozen shard of ice comes out between like little gaps in this giant metal orrery in the center of the room. Dixie found a way to shoot through all of that and then right into the chest and bursts this ice.
Nice.
Bless your heart.
Yeah, you see like the impact kind of blow the robe out, and it's just like in pain.
Fantastic. 10 out of 10 would do again.
I hope you do.
I can. Do I have a bonus action cantrip that's even helpful? I don't think I do. Nope. Nothing that'll help anybody. Alright, never mind. I'm gonna stay right where I'm at.
I'm gonna do a quick little roll right here. All right. Hup. Hup the podling
No.
has now ran to hide behind
Oh, thank God.
Rebel's leg.
Good,
Oh,
good,
thank
good,
God.
good.
Good.
Good,
He's
good.
sticking close to Rebel.
Okay, good.
Okay, I got so worried.
I thought you were gonna say you got hit, and I was gonna be like,
I
no!
thought you were about to be like,
Or
he's
something,
charging at a giant bug monster, and I'm like, no, my dude, you're too
No, save
tiny.
yourself. Save yourself, buddy.
Yeah, he's just gonna stand there and
Looking for next time.
he kind of taps you on the leg. Paladin! Like a little, like the cutest war cry you've ever heard.
I love him.
And like, you just know that you got someone watching your back.
Save this little dude at all costs.
This is now my child.
And he will be giving you the help action on your next attack.
Yes. Sweet.
Alright, Audra is gonna stay underneath those stairs. She does not want any part of this.
That's fair.
And it just yells out, just do it as fast as you can. You don't want to give these guys a lot of time. As we move on to our enemies, the Skeksis at the very top of the map is going to just move forward towards the ledge and just menacingly peer over down at Booker. Because they're the one closest to them at the top. So Booker, can I get a little insight check from you?
Yeah,
Not what I meant to do.
but I don't have to be happy about it.
Just moving. him out of the way.
Insight is 19.
He's got a real hungry look, man.
Oh man, I don't want that.
And he is just going to wait there. But he is in position for whatever fucked up plan he has.
That top
Now we're
guy?
going to go... Yeah, top guy.
Okay.
This one.
Yeah.
Where'd the other guy?
Middle guy is now going to move.
Dead. He's off the map. I moved him.
No, he didn't die. He just got hit real hard.
Yeah, he just got hit hard.
No, the one I killed.
Yeah, no, you didn't kill him. You just dealt him.
You haven't killed
Oh,
anybody.
that's what I did. Daggone it.
Nobody's
Yeah,
Yeah, I
dead
thought I
yet.
killed
Yeah.
mine too. Yeah.
That's so upsetting. In my brain, he was dead, and I was like, "Yay!" Never mind. I'll kill him next.
Bless you.
Right, that one is going to... I'm going to make a little athletics check. Okay, you see this Skeksis. Let's say he was kind of knocked off center by this icy blast to his chest. Because he's lunging forward to try to jump onto one of the other spheres of the orrery to kind of get closer to the action. His foot slips on some ice and his face just smacks onto one of these spheres and he falls to the ground.
Great. Where on the ground would you like him to be? Like,
He took an additional 2 points of damage.
like
Just have him, yeah, right there.
cool.
Perfect. He went straight down.
Fantastic.
I hope this guy does something better. Okay. Now we're
Takes it
going
off,
to
fall
the
down.
farthest south Skeksis. And he is going to make a break down that ramp and try to attack Rebel.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can get to the bottom of the ramp.
Yeah, right there. It's perfect.
That'll work.
And you see this shrouded creature just
They're
like
so
kind of just like
creepy.
and as you see their shroud kind of part at the feet, you see all the legs just skittering. Because you've never seen these things' legs before.
Kind crab legs.
And I'm saying there's a lot of them. Fuck it.
It's even
Dude.
worse.
It only rolled a 15 to hit.
Good.
So now it's just kind of standing on this ledge, just kind of, kind of reaching for you, but it's not making any connection.
Alright.
Stupid.
That is going to bring us to our little beetle boy at the top next to Rory. After doing all that damage on him, he's definitely going to turn his attention to Rory. And that is going to be a 17 to hit.
I think it is. No, it doesn't. Yeah, it does.
It doesn't?
Oh, my armor class is 17. Sorry. I thought it was 18.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
That's fine. He's blind.
Oh, you are right. I'm going to roll disadvantage on that guy.
Yeah.
That's not going to do it.
Nice.
So this one's kind of just
Rory's
moving
gonna
frantically
laugh
in pain.
at-
Don't give him any auditory clues now.
Damn it.
All right, the one on the bottom is going to... Like, he looks over, he sees what's happening to the other Gartham. He gets a sense that that's a losing battle over there. He needs to focus on this one in front of him. And is going to try to attack Rebel. It's a 19 on the die. This is a 23 hit.
Oh,
Yes.
Can we use our inspiration to give them disadvantage?
No, but
There is
a
one special
for
card that does give them
The
disadvantage.
Rip Stitch card will be
Yep.
able to give enemies disadvantage. We don't have any yet, but
And that's going to be 9 slashing damage for Rebel.
okay. Oh, Stardew just played one, so we can use it on one of the
There you
enemies.
go.
Thank you, Stardew.
Thanks, dude.
We have so many relish, man.
I
I'm
know.
really excited about the amount of
Booker
relish.
is
we
gonna
have.
be fucking set.
For long time hours.
I'm still saying it's a good game to be a warlock, honestly. When something like
Yes.
relish is on the table.
True.
All right, as we go back to the top of the order, I would love anybody in the group to give me an insight check on these enemies.
Anyone? I did it.
Ooh.
18?
Now I'm rolling like shit.
Pretty good.
You can only have good rolls for so long.
So I only got a
Anybody
7.
beat an 18?
No.
Mine was a
21.
15.
Okay.
I have +8
With
to
the
almost
21.
everything in the wisdom category, so
Did you mean for
Jeez.
the Skeksis to be over here out of the map?
what?
On our page, it's showing that middle one down here.
In mine it does not.
Am I the only one seeing it?
Mine is right here.
It should be on the ground floor next to the orrery.
It's
Right where I'm pinging.
It's literally right here.
Yeah,
There's
mine's
nothing
down
for
there
me.
in the mine's down there in the brown too.
There's nothing for me to pick up. I can't.
I don't
go back,
know.
It's not there.
But it's sitting outside like it flew away.
No, it is nowhere else. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't
but it's
see-
not there.
That's fine.
It's up where I'm pinging. If I move it down there and then move it back, will it come back?
I don't know.
Did that work?
Try it.
Yes.
Ha!
I was gonna say he was right down there.
I am the roll 20 whisperer.
I love
But
it.
on that 21 insight, Dixie, you're starting to gather that whoever sent these guys, it's not looking like they sent the brightest.
Oh. I don't know who brought them to us, but like, they're not super smart. I can give you that much. They're just big, but they're not smart. Sorry. Bless their hearts.
I was gonna say just
There we
like
go.
Rory.
And with that bit of information, we're moving to Booker.
I was muted, but I undid it.
Oh, and Mallory, can we move that top Skeksis towards the end of that plank to its right?
Yeah, he's looking
Awesome.
at Booker. I don't like it.
being
Yeah,
creepy.
someone looking at me. That one hasn't taken damage yet, right?
No,
No.
he's just staring at you.
You know what? We got relish. I'm gonna cast.
We got relish.
We do. We got it. I'm going to cast Witch Bolt.
Yeah.
When life gives you relish, make hot dogs, I guess. Let's do it.
True. Beam of crackling blue energy lances out. That's a natural 20.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
On your attack roll?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Crit that
Um,
shit, man.
That's the fun
And this is
thing.
for the one that's right above you?
Yeah. This might
Hi.
just kill it outright because Witch Bolt escalates with level, and my spells are at 3rd level right now.
Ooh.
So and because the dice are doubled by the crit, it's 6d12.
Let's go.
10,
Huh.
17, 28. Oh, that's cocked. Okay, 29, 35. I think one more.
Jesus.
45.
Wipe that motherfucker out.
Go.
Did you update those, Mal?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
As you see this light erupt from Booker's hand, going up towards this creature's face that's just leaning over the edge of this little balcony. After a few seconds, the light fades a little bit, and you don't see anything that was there. But then all of a sudden, you see the arms fall. Part of a head is now like dripping over the side. The entire spot that he hit that was uncovered by that little balcony, completely gone. It is missing. It has been destroyed. It is just this deformed like top half of a Skeksis head
Hell yeah.
before the entire thing falls off to the ground, avoiding Booker because he's 5 feet back.
Booker, that was fucking awesome.
I got one.
Fucking one-shotted that shit. That was legit more than half the hit points in one shot.
Oh my god.
Awesome.
Yes.
Love it.
Let's go.
Oh, I would love another insight roll on the enemies from anybody in the party after
Yes.
that. Feel free to use advantage.
Okay, that's better.
Okay.
That's
I was like, that was
a...
a 6. And that's a 5.
24. No, 25.
That's an 18.
I got 5.
The one in the very back that fell, you can hear him crying.
Oops.
Oops.
Yeah, things are really not looking good for these guys.
That was like not even my fault. He's crying because he hit his head and fell to the floor. Like not even what I did to him. Just because
He did also watch one of his
He's
fr-
definitely not
presumably
crying 'cause
friends
this
die
guy
in front of
just
him.
got obliterated by some light.
I mean,
Half his head just wasn't there a few seconds later. Just wasn't there.
I mean, that's a way better reason to cry. In my brain, though, I literally connected to he
Just
fell
'cause
off
he
a
fell
balcony.
It's like fucking Peter.
Oh, I hurt my arm. I
Griffin.
fell. Fuck. Ow.
Ah. The cramp.
Life is good.
You, like underneath the sobbing, you hear, this is my fucking day.
Okay, now this one can be dragged over here. He doesn't count anymore. He was obliterated in light. Alright, so these two.
That brings us to Rory, if Booker is all done.
Okay. So, until the end of my next turn, he's blind?
I think so.
Until the end of this turn, yes.
Until the start of your next turn. It's the start.
Oh, until the start? Okay.
So he's not blind anymore.
That's fine. The Skeksis at the bottom, overlooking Dixie, or yeah,
Rebel.
Yeah, Rebel.
Yeah.
Rory's facing the other way. They wouldn't know they're there. Okay. I'm gonna hit first.
Spin your token.
So I hit it.
So you said you're going for the Skeksis down there?
No, I hit the G homie right in front of me.
You're hitting the big beetle boy. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's a Dirty Tiffany.
Cool. That
For the
hits.
first hit. I'll go ahead and roll damage just in case.
Mal, you should have moderator things on the cards now. I'm dumb. I thought I did it when I gave it to Allie too.
9 damage on the first one. $19 to hit on the second.
Hits.
There we
And
go.
14 on that damage.
This beetle boy is starting to look very rough.
Then
Rory
I hit
is
it
just
with blast
hacking
a
away
laser
at this.
fest. If
What was
if 2x hits don't work, I'm gonna go. I don't know how, but I'm just gonna be like, light, and hit it again.
Like, you've heard of those lamps that clap on? The sound of these 2 axe hits on the hard shell of this Gartham triggers the light from Rory again. Bap, bap. And this thing is one, like, are you going to use it on this guy again, or
Yeah.
victim?
Uh,
All right.
14. It's Constitution.
Oh, come. That's a 10. It's not going to do it.
Sweet, he's blind again, and he takes 4 damage.
This guy is looking rough. Is that all for Rory?
I love that he could see me while I hit him with the axe.
Just enough. Yeah.
And then he went blind again.
It's like, if Rory give one of these.
Yeah.
That is
Just
honestly
pop.
horrifying.
Yeah, I'm good. Oh, wait, I'll move between it and Booker.
All right, and it can't see to take a opportunity attack on you, so you're all good there.
Mal, can you move me?
I sure can.
Thank you. I'll probably end up putting my guy underneath a shelf or something.
You're
Oh, if you're just moving there, then yeah.
Yeah.
No worries there. And now it brings us to Rebel. You got Hup watching your back. What you gonna do?
I am going to. Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. Sorry. Okay. I'm going to hit it again.
Hitting the Gartham in front of you?
Yeah.
Alrighty. And you'll be rolling advantage because of Hup.
Ooh, that first one was a 19. Second one was a 7. So we'll take that 19 plus 6. So that's another 25.
That's gonna seem Ripper.
Nice. Okay. That's what we like to see. Oh, shit. Throwing my d4s. Okay.
They like that.
They
Throw 'em.
do, but like on the floor instead of in the tray. Okay. That was a 6 plus 8 is 14.
14 damage?
Yes.
Alright.
And then,
You see...
Yeah, go ahead.
What you got?
It's to a different enemy. I was gonna use a hot sauce packet.
Gotcha. For this guy, whenever you hit him with that strike, everybody sees Rebel effectively baseball swing the back shell plate off of this beetle,
Yeah.
and it clangs against the bookshelf on the wall.
Nice.
Now what do you like him to do?
And then, because he's creepy as fuck, I'm gonna hot sauce that Skeksis that's next to me.
Please roll.
What is there an addition to that? Is it a flat roll?
That's just the breath weapon, so I'm gonna roll a 15 dex save
Okay.
to see if he avoids it.
What is the damage on this?
That's a
one?
12.
Nice.
I think I said like 3d6 or 3d8 or something like that.
Which do you want? Because I will put that on there.
Let's go with 3d6, because I said that first.
Okay. That'll be 13 fire damage to that Skeksis.
His first hit. Right, you see Rebel take out this little packet of hot sauce, tear off a little corner, and just bloop. You see her purple felt start to get almost rosy, kind of like she's blushing. And all of a sudden, see the face starts kind of quaking, and it kind of tightens up around the mouth. She starts shaking a little bit, and then just turns to explode. Out of the mouth comes this torrential pour of red, hot liquid that just covers this Skeksis. And you start to see the robes that he's wearing catch on fire. These guys are not having a good day.
I'm here
They
for
dropped through the wrong roof.
it. That's it.
Through tears, the other Skeksis says, "You got that right." Blows his nose in his tattered robes.
I refuse to feel bad for these creepy fucks.
Me either.
No.
Yeah. No thanks.
All right, is that all for Rebel?
Yep.
That's going to bring us to Dixie.
Sweet. Out of the ones I can see, which one looks the most hurt?
The most hurt out of everything is the Gartham next to Rory.
Cool. I'm gonna go with that bit.
All right, what you gonna do?
Move to kill somebody, alright.
Huh?
I see you're gonna make me move to kill somebody, alright.
You know, just a little bit. I'm actually gonna do Thorn Whip because I think that's fun.
Nice.
Ooh.
So I am going to make.
And don't forget, you get advantage.
Oh, I
And
do
he's
get
blind.
advantage.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
And
Okay, that was a. And Dirty Tiffany's gonna be the best I got.
Yeah.
For the attack roll?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And do I do a save to not get pulled forward?
No, that just happens automatically because I hit. So you
Cool.
actually come to me.
Yeah.
And because it's leaving Rory's threat, like Rory's area, does that mean Rory gets an opportunity attack?
not since you did
You
it.
set them up, they knock them down.
Aha!
Oh, really?
Yep.
I'm still gonna take my 2d6 of damage though because I think it's fun. That's 7.
Go for it. This thing's not looking too hot. What you got on it, Rory?
Rory, kill him.
It's a 19.
Nice.
Roll that damage.
Poor man with innocent
9. 13.
Hi, no reason.
As this giant beetle is effectively lassoed by a cowgirl and starting to be drugged towards said cowgirl, what happens when Rory swings on it?
It still has its shell?
Yes.
Okay. Can I hit the shell so hard that it squishes him?
Oh, he dead. Do whatever you want.
I do that. Because I don't know my own strength. It's fine.
It's fair you don't.
Yeah.
It's canon.
It's
Just imagine if you tried to hug him.
Yeah. Oof.
Crushed.
Should just tried that. Yeah, so poof. Squish.
All right, that's one more enemy off the board.
Oh, jeez.
Cool. I'll just move
And is-
this little guy out to over here too. Beautiful. Back to where we were.
All right, awesome. All right, that Skeksis on the ground back in the corner is going to continue crying. Okay. We'll see if these other Skeksis can do anything. The one on the staircase is going to turn his attention. He's going to come down to be eye to eye. He's just going to jump down off the platform and be next to Rebel. The 12's not going to hit, does it?
She has a 20.
Yeah, she's got a 20 AC. There's no way.
This guy, he's like, dude, my arms just aren't fucking long enough. As he tries to reach out with the claw attack. These guys are feeling really, really unprepared. And this last Gartham in front of Rebel is going to try to swing on her. It's a 19. So you're safe.
Nice.
All right, that brings us to the top of the round again with Booker.
Yo.
What you gonna do?
Taking a fresh look here. I'm gonna move over this way.
Okay.
Can I actually? No, I don't have anything like that. Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna move where I am and then cast Toll the Dead on that
Yeah.
Gartham. It's gonna have to make a save against my DC. It's a Wisdom save, I think. Let me double check. I have that open here.
Yeah.
Yep, Wisdom save.
And what am I trying to beat?
14.
Roll a 7.
Sweet. Okay, so there's the sound of a very loud, like, church bell.
Making so much noise today, Booker.
I love it. And it's 2d12 damage, necrotic damage.
Damn.
Only 11. Not my best roll ever.
That's still pretty good. You start to see the shell is starting to kind of decay and become soft. And so all the hits on this guy are now going to be made with advantage.
Oh.
Didn't his shell already fly off?
Well, that was just the main shell on the back. These guys are like beetle guys, so he's kind of covered in shells.
Okay.
So the majority of them are, like, the two biggest ones are popped off. And the rest have now become soft. Will that be all for Booker?
Yeah. That's
All right. Brings us to Rory.
The reason I ask is, can I use it as a shield?
The
Shell that popped off.
yes, but that's the one down there at the bottom.
Yeah.
No, wait, you popped off the other one too. You can grab either one.
I don't know if can barbarians have shields? That's what I don't know. I'll figure that out later, but I'll pick it up just in case. Okay, I'm gonna go down.
Alrighty.
And which one do you
You can
not
sled.
like the most?
You can sled.
I can sled. And 40 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't hit him from there. I'm gonna come down and attack the Skeksis.
Yeah.
But when I get down there, I'm gonna shoot my beam of light at the other one in the back.
Gotcha.
That's crying because he's annoying me because he's loud. So I'm gonna move you there where I can see him. Yeah, down next to the Skeksis. Yeah.
Right here?
Yep. Cool. I'll shoot that one in the back.
Nat 1 on the saving throw, by the way.
We love to see
Even the dice for this guy are defeated.
Yep. They're like,
oh! And that's a 6 damage, so that's max damage.
You can use a shield, by the way. You're proficient in them, and it does not interfere with your unarmored defense.
Tight.
Then I pick that shit up. What's that add to my AC? 2?
yes.
Typically, a
so.
shield is 2.
Yeah.
Double. I've got the book right here.
Okay. I'll wait for you, but yes! Now I have a 19 AC. Bring it.
There you
Okay.
go.
Shield is generally +2, yeah.
Yeah, 1d6. So it's 6 damage to that dude in the back that's just crying. And then I'm gonna hit this guy. Twice. Right in front of me. Oh dear. Well, maybe not on that first one. I got too excited about the light and I missed. Okay. Come on. That one's a nat 20 though, so it makes up for it.
Hell yeah.
The other die was a
Double
dirty
that
20,
dice.
so I hit either way. But yeah, this one's double. 12. Oh, good grief. I get to double my 1 and add 4, so it's 6 damage. Rolling a 1 on a dirty or a nat 20 is the worst.
That's disappointing.
It's just the
So it was 6 damage total?
yeah. I
Wow.
rolled a 1 on the damage die.
Even though it doesn't do the most damage to the rest of the party, this hit looks cool as fuck. It's like one of those, like, yeah! But then you kind of go off to the side a little bit.
Yeah, but
But you really get a chunk into the shoulder, just not.
near the wall. Yeah.
It's just not the place you meant to hit.
But the dude in the back is
Anything
blind. So if you have a range shot, go for it.
Sweet.
That's it.
This will bring us to Rebel.
Okay. I'm gonna hit the guy in front of me.
The big beetle. Gotcha.
Yeah.
That was so disappointing.
I'm gonna use. Where are my other sites? There they are. I'll just do. And I'll just hit it regularly with my Steam Ripper.
Gotcha, and it'll be with advantage because it is a soft boy.
Nice.
Soft boy.
15 plus 6 is a 21.
Hits, but does not do the seam ripper.
That's okay. That is 6 damage. And then how far away are you? How far away is everybody?
10, Booker's 15.
For why don't I have that labeled as an action or a bonus action? Is Bless a bonus action or is it just an action?
Bless is a bonus action, I believe.
Okay. I'm gonna use Bless on everybody else.
Cool.
So you guys will get an extra D4 rolled to your attack roll or saving throw.
Sweet.
Hell yeah. And is that all for Rebel?
Yes.
All right, that brings us to Dixie.
Sweet. I'm gonna try to finally wipe out this little dude that's crying in the back.
Advantage.
Yep. Okay, not bad.
What you gonna do?
I actually rolled the same thing both times. And just for funsies, I'll go ahead and put the 4 on top of it, although technically it'd still be the same thing either way. I just want to see how bad I can hit it. It's a 23.
23 hits.
Sweet.
What are you hitting them with?
I'm just gonna do Ice Knife again.
Gotcha.
It's just a fun one. And it gives me a lot of damage, so. Well, it'd be awesome if I didn't just throw things on the floor.
Oops.
Like that. That's fine. I have more. Alright, cool. So that's a 9. And then I get to, if you would like to make a dex save for me, I would appreciate it.
Let's see what he does. Yeah, it's not gonna do it.
Cool. More points of damage. She kind of just like lines up, like just, the camera sees her head peek around one of the spheres, the golden ones. She just kind of look, and then it almost looks like she's reaching behind her and ice materializes as she throws. And I think she's aiming for the head.
All right, how does it go down?
Sweet. So as it like travels, it almost goes into bullet time as it passes through spheres, and it speeds up at the last second for it to go through its eye and explode while it's in its head.
And it
Right,
can't even see it coming.
right before it pierces the eye, it freezes the tear that was resting in the corner of its eye.
Oh, you
That's
love
brutal.
to see it. You love to see it.
The Skeksis cries no more.
Goodbye. Just stay down there. There you go. No longer welcome to this party. Down to 2.
Is that all for Dixie?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
I have not moved from
Now-
this spot this entire fight.
Right? Druids, fuck it.
I'm not worried about it. It's fine.
All right, this Skeksis down here is going to take a swipe at Rory
Bring it.
because I only need to roll a 19 instead of a fucking 20.
Yeah, it's not hard.
All right, a guy with a 21.
Ah, fuck you.
Oh, I'm sorry. One of my guys finally landed a hit.
Not my fault. I didn't make your stats.
All right, that is going to be 11 damage to Rory. They're slashing you with their claws.
Have to 5.
There you go.
Okay.
And then it's going to
The tick.
look down at Hup and kind of growl menacingly at it.
I'll growl back at him.
Fuck it, make an intimidation on that one.
Okay. 19 plus stuff.
Okay, I rolled a 2. This, after it tries to intimidate this tiny creature, something closer to its size gets in its face and really amps it up. And so it's a little shook right now. It's kind of distracted now. Any hit on that will now have advantage.
Yay!
Now it is time for the Gartham's turn. It's going to strike for Rebel right in front.
How you doing?
And that was a nat 1.
Oh!
It don't do it.
Yay.
It's actually going to... Its swing was so off, and the Skeksis was right next to it, it's going to do 3 damage to that Skeksis.
That's hilarious.
Just totally fucking beefed it. But also, serve that Skeksis right for trying to frighten what I'm assuming is a child. Those things are really tiny. That will bring us to Booker.
Good.
Good. Throw the book at him.
Okay, I'm literally gonna throw the Henson book now. I'm not doing that. It's a very bad call.
Well, yeah, like maybe we don't, but I guess if push
It
comes
looks kind of heavy.
It's
I'm gonna go
magical,
for the
right?
True. I'm gonna go for the classic Eldritch Blast.
On which one?
Bridge blast.
One for each, I think. First close to me,
Good,
then
chivalry.
further away. So that's 2
Your attack rolls.
attack rolls, right? Is it just 2? Yeah, 2 beams at 5th level.
And advantage on both because they're in their own. They're on their way out.
So that's 20 for the first, not natural.
They're on
Yep.
their way out.
It's a D10.
I've been rolling morale
force
checks.
damage.
You don't want to see these numbers.
That's sad.
What was the second one?
The second hit was not that. That's a lot better. 22.
Okay, you hit both of them.
Okay, so the closest to me is
Oh, the Skeksis had advantage.
They both had advantage on them.
Okay, alright.
the closest to me is 7 damage.
And what's the other
No.
one?
I'm sorry, only 4. Only 4. The other one is 2. Lame.
Only 2.
Yeah.
All right. What you see is... Are you doing the finger guns for these guys?
You know it.
Usually whenever you do the finger guns, you never see anybody react like this. But this beetle hits the fucking ground after you finger gun this boy. Just dead. The Skeksis behind him, slightly grazed, but still giving some damage. And he is the only enemy remaining.
Oh, it sucks to suck for him.
Which one's still alive? Sorry, I'm also taking care of street.
The Skeksis.
The
Cool.
Skeksis.
Goodbye.
No, the Gartham is out of here. The Skeksis is the only one left.
Sweet.
With the last bit of my turn, I'm gonna, with the guns held up, I'm gonna say, don't make me reload these.
Ah, I love it. Alright, that brings us to Rory.
Lightning!
Do it. Do it, do it, do it.
Boom! I did it. Make a DC save.
That's only a 10, it's not going to do it.
So he's blind and he takes 1 damage.
Alrighty.
And then I hit him. Oh, that one's no. Just in case. Oh, no. Okay, it's a 21 to hit on the first one.
Got it.
And a Dirty Tiffany on the second.
Does it?
You're not a... Where did it go? I just had it. That's a percentage there. Where did it... Okay. Or 8 on the first one, and I'm switching. 9 on the second.
No. All right. What happens to this guy?
He dead?
What happens to him?
Well, he's blind now, so I'm assuming he's a little bit confused. So I'm gonna take the first hit low and try to sweep his feet out. And then I'm gonna bring the second one down on top of him and chop his head off.
Jesus. Just like with a chicken, there's a jerkiness to the body once the head is removed.
Good thing he's laying down.
Right. And we are now out of initiative. Agra and Hup the Paladin are safe.
Awesome.
We did it!
Does the crab look edible?
The beetle boy?
Yeah.
He doesn't look at... No. Even Rory wouldn't try to eat that.
Got it.
Upsetting.
With all of these enemies cleared, Agra finally comes out from underneath the stairs. It's like, thank God, that was a lot better than last time that those guys tried to stop by. They took the last 2 gelflings that we had.
Oh no.
Yeah, they ran off with Jin and Kira, and I'm pretty sure I know how to track them, or at least where they were going with them.
Where?
See, there's this dark place, a little bit north of us. It used to be the happiest place on the whole island. Then something just...
Disney World?
Something went wrong.
The island of Disney World.
She's like, wait, have you heard of Muppet Land?
There's
The
a
Muppet
Muppet
Land?
Muppet Land?
Yeah, how did you guys not hear about the island's one theme park?
Is it next to Drury Lane?
I mean, like, we've been alive for like 7 whole days.
Is there
A dog told
a
me
great Muppet ride there?
Every ride's great for a Muppet if you're a Muppet there, yeah.
I mean, are we supposed to go to Muppet Land? I don't know if there's like a set direction where I'm supposed to go. Where is the happiest or used to be the happiest place on the island? And can we go to Muppet World on the way?
No, that's... I think I'm confusing. No, that is the place.
Oh, we're going to Muppet Land.
We're going to Muppet Land.
She hands you a pamphlet.
Dixie immediately opens it. There's no better thing to her than a thing that
It's a trifold.
I can only
It's a trifold like you get at the fucking
the map?
little
Like the
stops
map
on the
of
off the
park?
highways and shit.
Rory is immediately bored and is wandering around.
Rory,
It's
I
got
bet
the
there's
logos on
tons
it, and
of
it opens
food
up
there.
like a gate. And you see like a list of like pictures of all these rides. There's like Happy Muppets on all the rides, like going around a curve on a roller coaster. There's fun little water attractions. You see like a fun house in the background. And like, and it highlights the food court too. They got a bunch of flavors from all around the island.
Oh, Rory, I found what you would like.
I wander over.
But then Agra starts pointing at the pamphlet. Here. There's something dark here. I'm not sure what, but it's past that where you will find them.
Okay, I mean, we can go check out a theme park. I'll let you know if we find anything, like creepy or crawly. We will get food, I promise. Whatever you want. Whatever you want. Whatever makes Rory happy. And I just pat Rory on the head, very gently.
Hup takes a spoon, taps Rebel on the leg. Oh, Paladin, like looking for reassurance after that battle they fought.
Good job, buddy. And she's just gonna pat him on the head.
Hup! He jumps, there's a freeze frame, and you hear a director yell, cut! Cut! What the fuck was that ugly thing? We have all of this really cool, state-of-the-art, visual equipment,
So cute.
and we brought more real puppets on set. We could make anything. We could put anything on this blue shit. Why do we have to bring in the ugly ones? Is that what the puppeteer reacts with?
Yeah.
Just puts the puppet in his face and starts growling?
Yeah. They're full Rory right now. Yeah.
It's like, God, I really think that we spent too much of this new studio's money, like, right, way up front. Oh, God. But Mick, the new owner, walks up, like, oh, don't worry. I'll talk him down. I have my ways. And as they're walking away, you hear, so I had this idea. And that is where we are ending tonight's session. Thank you so much for coming back after our break. This has been a lot of fun.
Yeah. It's been
My
a good time.
Rory's fun.
Great.
I love that the puppeteer goes fully method when
Yeah.
they're playing
Yeah, I really-
Rory.
It seems like the thing that would happen.
I guarantee you, Dixie's puppeteer takes like a full 5 minutes to shake off the accent after anything. You gotta talk.
It's like Austin Butler with the fucking Elvis accent. Just stays.
For years. I don't blame him though. Like, to get into that intense of an accent 24/7, like, that shit's hard to shake.
And it don't sound bad either, so
No.
like, I'm not hating it.
No. But yeah, thank you all for joining us for more Muppets. We're glad that we could bring this and add some new fun things for it. We will be back here on Wednesday.
Thanks, Mama Cat. We think so too.
Yeah, thank you. And we will be back Wednesday. Ryan is going to run a beautiful session 0 for our new Root, the RPG game, A Song of Mice and Briar. And the lovely Jenna from Femme Gamer Party is going to join us. And Mal, Jenna, and I are going to run around and be small animals again. Because apparently that's what we do on Wednesdays right now.
Yeah.
And that's
It won't be
okay.
that for forever, but for right now, I want my turn at being a player character that's a cute bird, or a cute animal. I said a cute bird. I'm not even, like, those aren't even in my choices of what animals I might pick in session 0. I didn't even put a bird down.
Yeah,
It's
you
fine.
specifically said, I don't want to be a bird. And I said, okay.
I was like, I may pick one bird, but it's off my list now. But I was like, outside of that, I do not want to be a bird. No birds.
But yeah, well, we will be back here on Wednesday at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific.
Yes.
Yes, 3
Um,
hours.
Thank you. But yeah, we'll be back. I am about to absolutely fucking crash. After no sleep last night, yay! So everyone have a wonderful
Stay
night.
up.
Yeah, just stay up
See
another.
how far you can go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so let's see when I start hitting hallucinations.
Yeah. It'll be fine.
Everybody have
in
a
the
wonderful evening. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, in the meantime, not only do we have that on Wednesday, we are off of Lake this week, just as a reminder, because I know a lot of people that are in here also watch Lake. Lake is dark this week. There are like 4 conventions going on, and half the cast is gone at them.
And we're not going to any. of
We are
them.
not one of them. That makes me very sad, because I would much rather be going to a convention this weekend. But there will be Dragonlance tomorrow night if anybody wants to come watch me, and also Allie, who was in Carbadium with us. Our game is tomorrow if you want to check that out. But most important thing, Wednesday, come see us build cute animals. We're very excited about it.
Anybody doing Gen Con?
Yes.
Sweet.
Probably not.
I
or
am
maybe
doing.
like a day or two. I don't know.
Yeah. She will not be there the whole weekend though. I am planning to be there the whole weekend.
Because
Sweet.
She's got tickets
I
to
have
go see
tickets
Pink.
to see Pink in concert with Brandy Carlisle and Pat Benatar.
Okay, that's fair.
Yes.
Technically, I
excuse.
also had a ticket bought for me, but I had already set up
And
my
she
entire
chose
thing for
Gen Con, and I went, Gen Con maybe gets a day or two.
last year.
Don't get me wrong, Gen Con's great, but like pink with Brandy Carlisle and Pat Benatar.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I will be in Indiana, playing
I'm so
tabletop
sorry.
with a bajillion people. You're fine.
That's okay. I'll be in Indiana. I'm so sorry. Don't
That's
go
fine.
there.
I'll just be in Indiana.
It's a hell.
I'm gonna be in Indiana by choice because friends will also be in Indiana. Please don't ever think that my brain would just be like, you know what's a good vacation spot? Indiana.
Three of us are located here.
No, I would go
I'm
visit
from
you
there.
all. But,
I
like,
get
I'm
it. I
saying-
still would not pick it as a vacation spot.
Yeah, it's fair.
I
Yeah.
would say I would go
Unless
to visit
you really
you
like
all,
cornfields.
but like I'm not gonna be like, you
Cornfields
know,
and bigotry. Woo!
it's not the same energy as like a let's go to Disney World for vacation. It's like I'll go visit my friends and go eat really good brunch.
You can't even
like,
pay
in
me to go
Indiana.
to Disney right now. Like, you could not pay me to set foot in Florida with the
No.
shit that's going on. Also,
No.
I know
Oh,
sometimes.
I'm going down there on Wednesday.
Why?
Oh, dear.
Florida?
I'll be running
Oh, you're gonna
just
run the
route
marathon?
from Florida.
Oh God, please be careful. Like, in all seriousness, everybody, please be kind to one another. And
Yes.
things are getting absolutely insane right now. And the best way to do something other than voting, which it's not the time to do that, but find out the real information and share it, because so many things right now are trying to be done behind closed doors and under the rug, or being piggybacked in on other things. And right now, so many of us stand to lose so many of our rights just as fucking human beings.
People
So in a
suck.
moment of realness, please be good to yourself, be good to the people around you, help your neighbors, and just try to weather all of this insanity as much as you can. But also, please, please, please use the voices that you can to do something about it. Because the world is too fucking scary right now. Every time I think that maybe we'll get a break, we don't.
Maybe someday.
Maybe someday. But on that horrible sad note, have
Anyway.
a wonderful evening. Thank you for joining us. Come back on Wednesday for some more ridiculous fun, and also some learning. If you're not familiar with Root, Ryan's going to teach us about it, which is always important. So yeah, so we'll be learning some new things. So
Yeah.
have a wonderful evening. We will see you back on Wednesday. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.